All right, welcome YouTube. This is round 1 of our Calling All Commander Nights. We're also doing the Tarkir Dragonstorm party, commander party. So they're going to be putting their beans on those dragons in there. Good luck, have fun, everybody.
All right.
I like that map. Nice big.
Oh yeah, and I was telling them out there, I forgot to mention, you are supposed to keep the beans from the separate clans separate, so just put your beans on your respective dragon. If more than one of you is playing the same clan, you can steal each other's beans.
Ooh.
What?
Who's playing
I'm
Teamer?
stealing your beans.
Oh, I'm gonna steal your beans.
What are you playing?
Soul tie for obvious reasons.
Okay,
So
so
two
we're
teamers.
the only ones who can steal from each other.
That's
And
crazy.
Or we
they're
could have a
sitting on the
gentleman's
same side of
agreement.
the- Gentleman's agreement?
Yeah.
Gentleman's peculiar.
No,
Interesting.
Yeah,
First, like,
yeah, I'm kidding. Well, yeah, I won't steal from you.
First 7 turns?
Yeah.
For certain turns.
this guy.
I'm gonna need your beans.
Yeah.
Whoa! Take him to
Give me
the
all my
coffee shop
beans.
first. Good lord.
Can I
Okay.
work with this? This is the first time I've ever seen a one-lane hand in this. That's
This is the
crazy.
second one I just pulled.
So I guess you all just keep your beans on that side, and
I have
then
to go down to 6.
with ours.
That's civilized.
No.
So civilized.
Oh, we were so close to greatness. What happened?
I came with a friend today, and he made a Deadpool deck. So my one fear is my entire deck is relying on my commander. So my one fear is I get the Deadpool, like he trays the text box. I'm just sitting there like, yay.
So look back at this quite often. Oh man.
Me too.
I haven't even read the 6th one yet.
Yeah.
From your graveyard, if you do, create a token that's a copy of such a 4/4 dragon with flying.
I'm glad I chose this one.
Otherwise, create a 4/4 dragon token with
Are you good on the 6?
This is my first one.
Oh, okay.
Ours is create a 4/4 red dragon creature with flying. You can cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard, and you may tap a creature you control to reduce the cost of that spell by X, where
So
X is that
harmonized.
creature's power.
Yeah, Teamer gets harmonized. I get mobilized.
I get to exile a creature from my graveyard, I get to exile a card if it's a creature. I make a copy of it. That's a 4/4 dragon with flying. Otherwise, I just make a 4/4 dragon with flying.
And our 3,
That's cool.
our 3 is double target creature's power and toughness until end of turn against trample.
Mine is 3. I mill 3 cards, and I may put a permanent card from among the 3, and I put it to my hand.
I get, until end of turn, creatures I control get +1/+1 haste.
Going down to 5.
One
One land, no land.
I guess
Oh, I can. Oh my
I'll-
god.
I'll keep this, I guess.
I don't know about you guys. My first hand at 4 lands.
This is
Clearly not.
This is
I
technically
have-
a keeper.
I have.
Alright,
I'm just gonna.
What'd you
throw
go
this
down
out
to?
There.
I only did my free mulligan.
Okay.
I
This
got
is-
lucky.
This is my free mulligan.
This is my first hand.
Nice.
I think I can work with this. I won't lie.
Alright,
There's 5 lands.
we want
So
to
we'll see
do
how this goes.
highs or lows?
Highs.
Alright.
Nice.
We're playing golf rules.
8.
Totally.
Make sure I didn't draw.
5.
7.
You gotta be an 8.
12? No. 7.
Alright.
Alright. Cut me. Please give me. I gotta go to 5.
Manifesting.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I didn't tell you what vibes I'm manifesting.
I
but
would
I'm
keep a
manifesting.
2-land hand at this point. I just need land.
So I might need it.
Okay, so
So-
we can
Yeah.
keep. We
Going
can keep.
Cast
clockwise?
commander or dragon.
Yeah,
do
it goes
combat
clockwise.
damage with 1 more creatures and then cast a non-creature spell. Okay. Cool.
This is so garbage.
Okay.
But
The last one is non-creature spell, mana value 4 or greater.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. We're all good to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
keep it.
This is
Awesome.
horrible.
Draw for turn.
I have no idea how this is going to go.
Foreboding Ruins tapped. Yes.
Okay. I will draw. I will play Vine Glimmer Snarl and reveal an island
No
Pretty-
way. It is in fact a land.
and pass.
I'll play a forest and pass.
Draw. Play an opulent palace. Pass.
Untap. Draw. play Shadow Blood Ridge and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will play Simic Growth Chamber tapped and bounce Fine Glimmer Snarl and pass.
Did you reveal a swamp of mine, by the way?
Play a mountain and pass.
I will discard a forest.
Just this is the one I played turn 1.
Oh, I'm stupid.
You're good.
I discarded a forest.
I will play a Haunted Mire. Yes.
Draw. Alright, I will play Swamp.
No way.
No way.
Swing.
Sure. Tap this to give me black and red. This for total black 2. Vergoth, Blood Sky Sire. He's a 2/3 with Death Touch and a Boast ability. Which, if I pay a black and 1, target player searches their library for a card, shuffles their library, and then puts that selected card on top.
Oh, nice.
Anyone? Oh,
I can choose anyone.
Politics.
Choose anyone.
I will untap,
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
draw. I will play Fine Glimmer Snarl again. Forest this time. And then I will tap 3 for Deep Root Waters. Whenever I cast a Merfolk, I'll create a 1/1 with hexproof. Merfolk.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
I'll play a Rockfall Veil and pass.
Does anyone have any Infinity Tokens?
Do have some
Because
as
I
well.
only have like 4 of those hexproof Merfolk. And I usually have like 6 on field.
Play a.
That's what you want. Look
Yeah,
for
yeah.
these.
Just something I can dry erase on really quickly, right? Merfolk, hexproof, 1/1.
Play a Contaminated
I've also got
Fires
these.
Link return. I'll tap black.
We'll counter
And
runs to the
another
right
and
on.
play a Reassembling Skeleton. So it's a 1/1. I can pay a black and a generic to return this card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
That? Yes.
Untap. Draw. Cool. Play Swamp. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and enter combat. Because was it? I can get 1 just by dealing combat damage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Play dragon, deal combat damage.
Play Commander or Dragon.
Oh, you're
Commander or
right.
dragon, combat damage.
Play or cast.
Or
That's a good question.
cast.
That would matter because this is
Yeah.
gonna be playing a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, putting them into play. So
Good
cast.
point.
Yep.
Cast.
I'm just gonna enter combat. I'll hit you for 2.
Okay.
And you get a coffee bean.
Oh, sorry.
No way.
1 beam, please.
1
Then I'll choose to activate his boast.
Who is getting something?
Me.
Oh.
What? No, I'm choosing a funny card.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
I was already like at the top.
Is it revealed or no?
I don't think
No.
so.
A real man would have rolled the dice.
Nope. Searches, shuffles her library, then puts it on top.
Gotcha.
Cool. I like it.
I promise, y'all are gonna like it.
Oh.
I'm all about that.
It is the funniest card in this deck. Make sure I actually grab the right one. Yes.
I hope it's the one where we all like exile a card from the top and we can all play from that pool.
Not that level of funny.
Okay.
It's a little bit under. I want to get the card now of like you challenge an opponent to a coin flip, and whoever wins can choose to keep the game going until one of them just dies.
Yeah.
What?
Especially with the artifact that just got unbanned. I'll just imprint it to the artifact so every turn.
Panapalactic mirror. is that
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So I can just always play for free every turn. It's like, alright, we're coin flipping.
I was looking at the unbans and I actually had one of the mirrors that I opened back when Darksteel came out. And then it was banned in Commander, so I just set my binder forever.
I didn't actually.
Were you the one talking to someone on the Discord was asking for one already?
No, I wasn't asking for one. And
No.
I wasn't offering it either.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm the Waluigi guy in Discord.
And that I'll pass.
Okay.
I have not looked at the unbanned list
I
yet.
will
Anything
untap,
significant?
draw.
Not
No.
Lucci the Otter, unfortunately. That's the one I wanted.
I'll
Oh,
play
wait,
a command
Yeah,
tower.
I did see it.
Ooh,
Braids.
Yes.
The only-
It's in fact, a command tower. And I will tap Simic and then 2 to play my commander, Akbal. He will come in with a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof from Deep Root Waters.
Mm-hmm.
You also get a beat.
I do get a bean.
Why?
Commander.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Not it.
Bean.
I gotta keep track of why so that I know that when I get a bean.
Yes.
It's mean.
I ever get
I
a
will
bean.
go to combat and start exploring. It is a non-land, so both of my creatures will explore this non-land, and they both get 1/1 counters.
What is it?
Explore, I look at the...
No, I mean, like, what is the card?
It's untapped target permanent. Tap this and untap target permanent.
It's a Merfolk?
Yeah,
Okay.
or his follower. And then I will pass.
Please. Not bueno. Alright, we're gonna play a mountain.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is
No
unfortunate.
way.
But I am gonna tap for 4. And we're gonna cast a dragon. At Sushi, the Blazing Sky. 4/4 flying trample. Whenever it dies, I choose one. I can exile the top 2 cards in my library, and then until in my end of next turn, I can play those cards, or I can create 3 treasure tokens. But I do get a bean because I played a dragon, right?
Yep.
Yes.
1 bean, sir.
I'll take it.
You cast a dragon.
That's right.
1 bean.
Yes.
1 bean.
1 Java, please.
Yeah, what is it? Was it... What? Can I trouble you for 1 bean, sir?
I'll play Foreboding Landscape
Just
as land
sad,
turn.
tiny British boy.
Alright,
Can
let's
I
get
trouble
him
you
out.
for 1 bean?
To Vol, balanced scale.
Bean.
Bean time.
Bean.
He's a 4/4 with flying. Whenever he attacks, I mill 3 cards from my graveyard. Then I may return a land card from in my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever 1 or more cards leave my graveyard, I create a 2/2 zombie druid.
Hmm.
Pass.
Alright. Untap. Drop. Wow, what a card. I will go ahead and play it for us.
Oh boy.
Red and 2. Descent into Avernus. At the beginning of my upkeep, I get to put 2 descent counters onto this enchantment. On my upkeep, for whatever amount descent counters are on here, we take that much damage, but also create that many treasure tokens.
Oh.
I'm now advancing us to late game.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm advancing us to late game by
So on his
taking
upkeep, he
damage.
puts 2 descent counters, and then I think every turn.
Yeah, on my upkeep, I add 2 descent counters.
Mhm.
Then, for however many descent counters are on this enchantment, we take that much damage, but we create that many
tokens.
treasures.
Got it. Okay. So
Wow.
it's not every upkeep, it's just yours.
Just mine.
That's fine.
Dang.
That's okay.
It'd be a shame if someone were to copy that.
Oh god.
So,
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
here for the funny.
Yeah.
It's the funny card.
Yeah, I like
love
it.
got
the
anything
fun.
else with your turn?
Is it an artifact or enchantment? Probably
Enchantment.
enchantment, right?
It's
yeah.
an enchantment.
I
Sounds enchanty.
will pass.
Okay. I will untap, draw. I will play a forest. I will tap Simic Growth Chamber for his follower, which will come in with a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof. And then I will tap 3 for Kadama's Reach. I do they have to be the same? They do not. What do I have? I'll look for Forest Island, put the island on the field tapped, and Forest in my hand. Forest into my hand. And I will shuffle. Then I will go to combat and explore. It is a land. It will go into my hand. Then Cora will explore. It is a sorcery. So, this explores the sorcery, this explores the sorcery, and this one explores the sorcery.
What's the sorcery?
It's Summer Blood.
What's
I
that?
can play an additional 3 lands.
Cool.
3?
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
much
is
does
it?
how much does it cost?
1 and 3.
Wow.
Okay.
And
And you just pulled a non-basic, so I know he's got at least one.
And what do we got over
We got
here?
a 4/4 flying trample.
I got a 4/4 flying and I won one.
Okay.
2/3 death touch.
I will pass.
No beans for you.
No.
No
Ah.
beans.
My.
Right? Yeah, Kadama's right.
Alright, we'll play another mountain. We need more of those. More mountains.
Give me more beans. I require beans.
That's right.
I need the beans.
Desire beans.
What does this read? Combat damage to an opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Cast a non-creature spell with mana value 4 or greater from your hand, and cast a commander or a dragon spell.
Unfortunately, this will not give me beans.
Sadly.
That would be crazy if it did. It's a guaranteed 3 beans.
Yeah, because that says everyone loses life, right? Not deal. It doesn't deal damage.
The enchantment itself is dealing damage,
Oh, it is.
but it's not combat damage.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like if this was like a tribal,
Yeah,
and it was in
yeah.
Raphael's like species.
Yeah.
It would do lifelink damage,
Ooh.
but it's not.
Okay, we'll tap for 4.
It's red and it's dealing damage. That's destined for disaster.
Parpet
How could it
Thrasher,
happen?
4/3 flying dragon. Whenever one or more dragons I control deal combat damage to an opponent, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. So if I have, I can do up to 3 if I have 3 dragons attacking, essentially, and I have to deal with combat damage. I can destroy an artifact that opponent controls. This creature deals 4 damage to each other opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Exile the top part of my library, and I can play it this turn only. So we'll go to combat, and I feel like you're doing too much over there. So I'm gonna send 4 in the air at you. 4/4 flying trample at you in the air.
Well, I, in fact, cannot block.
Okay. Oh, I get a beam for playing a dragon,
You do.
and then I also get a beam if I hit you with that, right?
Yes. It's 4 in the air?
4 in the air.
Okay.
You all share beans, right?
Yes.
Technically.
So you all technically
Yeah.
have 3 beans.
Well, I will take that
4
damage
beans.
and take those beans.
I thought we had a
Possible
gentleman's
beans.
agreement not to bean each other.
Yeah, but that's until turn 7.
All right.
Beanie boys over there.
Okay.
Rocking 1 bean. I don't think I'm gonna get any more.
I'm also rocking 1 bean, so we'll see what happens.
I,
we're
I
vibing.
passed, by the
We're
way.
vibing.
It's on you.
Right, I shall untap
Only once, so I can't
and
just
draw.
remove 3 beans and get 3 mana.
Right, I'm gonna play
Unfortunately.
That would be crazy.
Hinterland Harbor.
Oh, I gotta get
This
my trip.
land enters tapped unless you control a forest or island. Containment.
I only have 1 bean.
This land is
So
like
technically
island
I have
and
4
swamp, and this is
in
also
my
swamp
teamer pool.
and forest. So you'll enter untapped. You got flyers. You don't have flyers.
Does our
You've also been hit a lot.
We do not.
Are
have
we not
flyers.
using each other?
And then you also don't
or
have
are we
flyers.
like not
I
using
kinda
each other's
need to
beans
attack.
against each other?
And I don't
But
want
I
to.
thought
I
it was
could
to
give
not
you a
steal each
boast.
other's beans.
I got
You could
Yeah.
give me a. Will you give me a boast if I don't attack you?
Sure.
But I could argue,
can live
like,
with that.
could I use your beans to
All right,
bust up this
deals have been
creature?
made.
I do
Oh,
have
do we share
to
a bean
attack
pool?
some.
Yes.
That is? So
Yeah.
technically
Fair
we
enough.
have 4.
4
Fair
beans.
enough.
So if you're willing to take 2,
Yes.
you can tutor a card for next turn.
Ooh,
That changes
I can
things.
put
I thought it
reassembling
was like we could
skeletons in
steal
my
beans from
graveyard
each other.
and then bring
No.
it back.
We steal beans from them.
Because
We
it's a
can
1/1.
steal beans,
True.
but that means like
And then we both
I
get
can
that.
steal those.
Yeah.
It's the pool.
I'm good with this.
I see.
Because we can steal beans.
All right,
we have
Mr.
4.
Hackball, I'm entering
Mhm.
combat. Tval is coming your way. On attack, I will mill 3 cards.
Wait, who are you taking me?
Mm.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Whoa,
So-
all lands.
If you were to
I
get
will
2
first.
more, we would have 6.
Mhm.
And you could activate the ultimate,
Yep.
or I could activate the ultimate. We don't
Yes.
actually have to have them all on one board.
Wait, why are
I
y'all scheming?
will get.
Because we're teamer.
We're
Teamer
team.
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 Teamer-
Team
teamer.
teamer.
I will put Temple of Malady from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Temple of Malady.
When this enters, I will scry 1.
Does the scry head shake?
Go ahead and put that on top. And since
So what's coming at me?
4/4 flyer. It's my commander.
Oh wow.
Another
I made a
four-
deal.
Guys.
Another 4/4
Look,
flyer.
I made a deal though, so like I didn't
What is
really.
this, two-headed giant? Two-headed dragon?
Two people that just started scheming.
Well, because I cannot block it, I will take another 4 damage and you get a beam.
Command damage real quick.
Commander.
Oh yeah, it's sorry. I didn't know it was his commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't your commander, right?
No.
I will get a.
When I play my commander, you'll
He
know.
hasn't gone to blue yet.
Yeah.
Which that's so rough.
I'm not gonna pop off that hard next turn.
What was the precon's like division of lands? Is it just less blue in there?
This is the deck is like 80% red.
Yeah.
That's rough.
But it's a lot of ramp.
Now, question: if I, in a turn, attack all 3 of you, do I get 3 beams?
Combat damage to a player.
I'm not quite sure.
Is a player? Can I do multiple players?
I believe it would have to state 1 or more players.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, no, 1 or more players would be 1 beam.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
you get
So,
if you
so
attack
if
you
it's
get-
a
I think you
player,
get 3 beams.
I can get 3
If you
beams
do it
for
like a full
attacking all
swing.
3 of you.
Maybe I
Nice,
should put it
nice,
on the
nice.
bottom. I already declared it.
Don't mind that I just said that out loud.
Yeah, no reason.
No reason.
I'll go ahead and pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Descend to Avernus now has 2 counters. Everyone take 2 damage and create 2 treasure tokens.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
think I have.
Does anyone have a treasure token?
I only have the one.
Now you have a treasure token.
Now I have a treasure token.
Oh, nice.
Precons, they're so nice. If you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Right.
Alright, now I draw.
Now I have blue.
Swap.
Crazy.
Just for you, man. I want you to get some treasures.
We got to figure out a gentleman's agreement here. What if we? Because I thought it was we were stealing from each other. But
No,
now,
it's kind of like a.
Now, since you didn't
It is
fight me,
kind of
are you
stealing, but
still
it's not
wanting the
really
tutor?
like.
Or you want to keep
We
what
just
you
had the
scribe?
same pool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the tutor.
Okay.
Because this is like okay, but I don't really have that many instances that I would want to cast again.
I'm,
So I'd
I'm
be
okay with
going
most of
with
what's on
3.
top. It's not that big.
Or I would Devo with Preacher's
Okay.
Power and Covenant and gains trample until end of turn.
Or is
Sure.
it?
I'm asking you. We had.
Mm.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Can't wait for people to not be able to block me.
Gonna tap this for
Give me your beans.
red black, and then 1 cast Mahadi.
Mhm.
Emporium Master. At the beginning of my end step, create a treasure token for each creature that died this turn.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Board wipe.
Hmm?
Board wipe. Or no, that's. I'm sorry. That's a
It'd have
creature.
to be board wipe then.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'll enter combat. Swing this 2/3 at you.
I will block with resummoning skeletons.
Sounds good. Then I'll tap out to give you the boast.
Thank you. Go search for.
This is why he didn't attack me.
Okay.
I politicked my way up.
Yes.
Wow.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna do anything crazy next turn.
So you're saying if I don't send these 2 dragons at your face next turn, I get to boast?
You're on the table. You're on the table. Only,
How do I get-
only requisite is this does have to attack. So you have to
Yeah.
guarantee its survival.
What happens if it hits me? Nothing.
You
No.
just take 2 damage.
So it doesn't
That's it.
seem like I have a way to a boost. So I might have to
You can politic your way with him.
no.
Nope.
It's
just
just-
no.
Honestly, I respect that.
Just no.
I choose not.
Enough.
I choose not to. I choose violence.
Hey, that's fair, that's fair.
Wish to cut. Make sure. Make sure this was the right card. Okay.
And I'm just gonna move to end step. Since his creature died this turn, I get 1 treasure.
All right.
Awesome.
In response to your end step, I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna
Okay.
tap.
My fault.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna tap green and this to play Grapple from the Past. I'm gonna mill 3 cards, then I may return a creature card or land from my graveyard to my hand. So I'll mill 3. A Colossal Grave Reaver, land, and another land. I will return the Grave Reaver to my hand.
Mm.
Is that the one that can't be countered I'll let
No,
James-
that is the one that whenever it enters or attacks mill 3, whenever one of the creature cards are put to the graveyard from the library, I put one of them onto the battlefield. From my library. Then I will tap a black and another to return reassembling skeleton to the battlefield. So one thing I gotta read for default, whenever one more cards leave your graveyard. Okay, so I should get 2 druids because the dragon left my graveyard to my hand, and then I just brought back the reassembling skeletons.
Okay, well, is one or more multiple options, or is A multiple options?
Well, the thing is, they both happened at 2 different times.
I got you.
Yeah,
That's-
they're
that's
separate
why.
spells.
Okay.
I probably should have announced that while I was doing it, but I
you're
didn't
done?
really think about it. Yes, I'm done.
Okay. I will untap, draw.
I want to wager.
I wonder as well. I'm gonna play Land of War Reborn tapped.
Nice.
It comes in with a 1/1 counter on it, and the next creature entered gets that 1/1 counter.
That's sick.
And then I'm gonna do, just a little troll. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. I'm gonna tap Simic Growth Chamber for Summer Bloom. I'm gonna play an additional 3 lands this turn. Not crazy, not crazy.
I don't think he needs treasure tokens or boasting.
Yeah, I don't think I need boasting.
Hey, let me boast a little bit.
You just did.
Yeah.
You just did your boast trigger. Our boy here is begging for blue, and you just put down 2 more.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, I mean, he has beans.
Okay.
He does.
So-
He can use 1 bean for blue.
I know that now.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
forgot
7.
because I don't ever play this way. I could have been casting blue spells 3
I can
turns ago,
cast
but
those.
Do note, you can
Forgot.
only activate this at
For
sorcery
blue.
speed and only once each turn.
yeah.
Okay.
But I only need 1 blue, so.
Fair enough.
First thing
So
I
I'm
will
gonna have
do
to tap my banner.
is I will tap 3 green
What else
to
I'll try?
Beast Within your Boast guy.
Rough.
Aww.
Hey, this is true. Thanks.
Hey, upgrades. He's on a 3/3.
Hey.
Yes, business, but he no longer has Death Touch.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
And then I will go to combat and explore. I will explore a creature, which will make every counter go up. It's time to get beans. And then I will tap 4 for Wave Goodbye. Return each creature without a 1/1 counter on it to its owner's hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that fizzles. And I will go to combat. I will swing. It's my weakest one. This one is. I will swing 3 damage your way,
Teamer.
4 damage your way, and 5 commander damage your way. And I will collect my 3 beans.
Maybe this is why he asked about that question earlier.
Isn't it 1 bean or is it 3?
It only says if you deal combat damage to a player. So I
Yeah.
believe
I've
it's
dealt
stats.
3 players.
Yeah, I think
good
it's
point.
3 beans.
Fair enough.
So how many beans do we have now?
I have 4 over here and 3 over there, so we have
We
7.
have 7 beans.
Ah, that's not good.
So if you both have 15 beans, we all do the 6th, and all beans go
Well, no,
away.
on an end step.
On
So
an
on
end step.
someone end step, if someone has 15 beans, that's when the last ability activates.
Yeah.
And then I will, from my commander attacking, I will draw a card. And pass.
Did you do your exploring when you went to combat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why he left it revealed.
Got it.
Mhm.
Alright, untap. Upkeep.
You don't know what this card is.
He said it was a creature.
Yeah, it was.
That's all I know. That's all I need to know from the Merfolk deck.
Mm-hmm.
At least I don't have to pay commander tax.
Nope.
True.
Yes.
We
There's a bit.
That is nice.
So, a little bit nice.
As a treat.
As a treat. No commander tax for you.
what is the play here? I only have 8 mana.
Usually wave goodbye is one of my late game kind of things, but I needed those beans.
I need beans.
I think I just got to do the commander thing because that's a lot of stuff on the board.
There's quite a bit of
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. So we'll tap
Quite a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you don't want to do your commander, I do have an answer.
Sounds like board.
I want to play in this pod.
I wish for
That
you
sounds
to be
like a
commander.
board wipe.
No,
Are you bored with?
it's a derivative of it.
All right. I'll do 2 and a treasure token. And we'll play the Lapis Orb of Dragonkind. So I can now tap for blue.
Oh, nice.
And whenever I spend this mana to cast a dragon creature spell, I scry 2.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, I killed your boaster first because I did not want you playing that again.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah. Because I don't have anything to give you to be able to boast myself. And I don't think because of my boast state you won't let me
I
boast.
posted the one thing I wanted.
Ah. Which was the
Descent.
Descent into Avernus.
And we just play politics over here.
We're also
I
politics.
chose not to get 4 to the dome.
If you have any ideas of what you want to do, there's also beans open.
There are beans open.
Or
There are 7 beans open for
Yes.
So many beans.
7 beans.
I don't have anything in my graveyard. So
Lord
the
of
6
the
doesn't really
Bean.
do anything for me.
Wizard of the Coast is now announced. Beans is the new magic currency.
There is no more mana. It's not just beans.
Beans.
That means whenever land's dealing damage to
What
someone,
turn are we
I just
on?
throw beans in
I have no clue.
there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I got an extra lane, so
You guys want to count my lands?
by
No.
my
One,
turn it should be
2,
turn
3,
6,
4,
so it
5,
should be your
6,
turn
7,
6.
8,
Okay.
9.
I believe.
I have 9
That
lands.
sounds good. This is about right. I think I've only missed one land drop.
Yeah. And then I've only gotten 1 extra lane from my commander.
I think what I'll do is this. I'll tap 2 red. So 1, 2 for the red, and then 1, 2.
Hey, what do you expect from Simic?
And I'm gonna
Nothing
cast.
less.
I want to recast as you see the Blazing Sky, the one that when it dies,
Mm-hmm.
It does stuff.
it does stuff.
Does stuff.
Because I cast with my Lapis Orb, I'll scry 2.
Epic.
Nice.
I haven't been cast. Oh, Wave Goodbye is a non-creature with throw mana, so I will also get another beam from that.
Is it mana value 4 or greater?
Yes,
It's mana value
it's
4.
Yeah, it's two blue and 2
Yeah,
yellows.
it's mana value 4.
Cool. 4 rare. So actually, we have 8 beans.
8 beans.
8
Alright, I'm gonna
whole
put
beans.
this one on the
8
bottom.
whole beans.
You love beans.
Yeah.
We love beans.
Bean.
I wish there was more I could do. I could make a 4/4 dragon.
The question is, do you want to?
Do you have an instant in your graveyard
No.
that you would want to cast?
I don't think he's put anything in his graveyard.
But I would get a 4/4 dragon.
You.
Oh, I cast a dragon, I get a bean.
Yes.
True.
Casting
9
dragon?
beans.
Bean.
We have
9 beans. Oh god.
Yeah, keep
9
an eye on
beans.
those.
Beans.
At least I have 1 bean, so I get
Okay,
something out of it.
question.
Let's burn.
Yes.
Let's burn 6.
Answer?
Is this separate?
No.
Or will together they count as 15?
Together.
I think they're. Are they separate? Okay. Is it like a single plane?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
how it was explained.
Well, how many do we have total?
That's why you're able to
Like
Yes.
10?
9.
10? Or 4 or 5. Yeah, so 9.
I think we go for the 15.
We go for the 15.
memes, right?
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
So
So
we
I
do-
won't spend any.
So everyone gets to cast their
Yeah,
kicker
yeah.
spell.
We're gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend any beans.
I
We're
can
gonna
guess
go
my
on-
guess what
graveyard
I'll do?
faster.
I will cast Wave Goodbye again.
Good boy.
That's fine. I just want to
be
see.
so
I want
bad.
to see the big ultimate go off. I'll pass.
Actually, what instants and sorceries do I have in here?
Is that what the
I
tier
have-
one is? It just lets you basically do harmonize?
Yeah. It's create a 4/4 red dragon with flying. You may cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, and you may tap a creature to reduce the cost of that spell by X, where X is that creature's power.
If you just do wave goodbye, the dragon you just created disappears. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a 1/1 on it.
Power move.
Okay.
I could do Wave Goodbye, Beast Within, Summer Bloom, Kadama's Reach. Let's Kadama's Reach, because I need more land.
So,
That would be awesome.
question.
What's up, dude?
You told him not to play as commander. Now I'm wondering.
He lied. Yes.
Dirt.
I'm an
Should I
honest
play
man.
Yeah.
I told him I was going to give him the boast, and I gave him the boast. I'm an honest businessman.
Yes. And I,
So,
Ignore the fact that I'm
and I
Raphael,
did
a
I
devil.
did warn you. Hey, I did warn you guys that I was gonna do damage to each of you that turn.
that
You
is
did.
fair. So, what do you think?
In what way?
What are you planning here? Should I play my commander or should I just...
Do you want commander tax?
No.
Then that answers your question.
Got it. Alright. I will play...
Wait a minute.
I'll play an island. Then, just so I can have something out, I'm going to tap 2 and play out Reassembling Skeleton.
He is reassembled.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get back here?
Too bad he's not a dragon.
No,
He can
right?
farm beans.
Then I'm going to go ahead and use Foreboding Landscape's second effect. I'm going to tap and sack it. I'm going to go search for a swamp, forest, or island. Put it onto the battlefield tapped.
What are you searching for?
It's a good question. I'll
Island?
find out.
Swamp?
Maybe both.
Does the Precon have any good tri-lanes? in there?
Forest?
I imagine it doesn't have the good one that has the names.
These all
in it.
come into play tap.
I mean, there is a tri-land right here.
Is it only the one?
Well, it has to have a swamp,
Island,
forest,
swamp.
or island.
Is it forest?
I'm gonna
I think it's
choose.
just swamp.
Does it have to be?
I don't
Has
hear,
to
like,
be a
funny names for the
basic.
other
So sad.
I don't know.
Blondes.
Really?
I think it's just at that point just it's like a plaid.
Let's go
Plaid.
forest.
I play a plaid. It's
Play
just
a plaid.
flannel.
Let me check how many cards I have in
Is
here.
that a
before I
lumberjack?
decide.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 cards.
Mountain.
I will choose to then pass.
Okay. On tap. Upkeep. We're now at 4
Yay.
counters. Everyone take 4 damage and create 4 treasures.
Okay, now we're cooking. Mana is no longer an issue for anybody.
Mana is a foreign concept.
Especially to
Draw.
me.
Until somebody plays Stony Silence, and then nobody's
Oh god.
Swamp.
artifacts work anymore.
What?
Alright. Start things.
I got 6
off.
treasure and 9 lands. Actually, do I have 10 lands? Because I don't know if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I have 9.
Start things off. I'm gonna tap.
Jesse already got you guys the score sheet, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here are your tickets.
Just do.
It's not
Do you guys know how? Because I know you at least haven't played here tonight. I don't think. Do you know how our raffle system works?
a little bit.
Okay, so basically, whenever you get knocked out of a game,
Mhm.
you give away one of those tickets to whichever deck you had the most fun playing against. Doesn't
Okay.
necessarily need to be the person who killed you. Just whichever one you had the most fun playing against. And whenever you win a game, it has to be an actual winner, not a tie. I'll give you another one at the start of the next round.
So, to clarify, we share a pool here because we're both teamer. So if I have 9 and he has 6, then we have total of 15 in our pool, and at the end step, it triggers.
So,
Like, is this 2 separate pools that we can steal from each other, or is it 1 pool?
So I was wrong about that.
Okay.
So when I was reading it, it said I was looking at the where is it? Yeah. So each player's faction counters placed on the Dragonstorm should be kept distinct from each other players. I thought when it said each player's faction counters, I thought it meant each player's factions
Okay.
counters.
We haven't done anything
So,
that matters.
so it is each player's counters are the same. Each
Separate.
each player's counters are separate.
These are my
The-
4,
yeah,
not yours, and
the-
those are your 6 or whatever.
I was wrong about that. I apologize.
Okay.
The 2 teamers do not share the same pool.
You messed up our
All
team
my
teamer
politicking
strat.
gone
I'm
down the
sorry.
drain. All my politics gone down the
We
drain.
were
I'm
gonna
sorry.
collectively have 15 and just send it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of like that better.
Everything's
Okay.
reset.
I just have.
That's probably why I selectively misinterpreted that, because I just thought that was the cooler rule.
With
Yeah.
my.
But I looked it up, and yeah, it is players' faction counters, not players' factions counters.
With
We can
my
steal
9
from other people?
lands. My 9 lands, I was gonna cast Kadama's Reach again.
But we can steal beans from other people instead of taking from the pot.
What's that?
We can steal beans from other people instead of taking from the pot, right?
Can we?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what this whole thing was all about. I was saying,
no
Okay.
stealing
no,
beans.
you don't steal
No
beans. I was
beans
wrong
stealing.
about that.
No
No
beans.
beans.
You can't
Bean-
steal.
or-
These are my
That's
beans.
another rule that would be really cool.
I
Like,
earned
you could
these.
choose-
Exactly.
This
Instead of
one
taking from the
bean
pot, I'm gonna
is
take
for
his
my
beans so we
brew.
can't hold. or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've clarified that.
All right.
Sorry.
Tapping 5 for Blast Edict. Sack your creatures, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he dies. 'Cause I
Way.
sacrificed him.
So 4, 5, 6.
I don't think I'm gonna want the 3 treasure tokens. I'm going to exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn. I can play those cards.
Fair enough.
Hey,
So-
I made it easy for you.
Spit
I gave him
Flame
options.
and Blasphemous Act.
Okay.
No.
Oh, come
No.
on.
Yeah. So they're there, and I can play them next turn.
They're there.
Oh, that's before my turn.
Yes.
No
Like,
way.
you don't have to.
I have to. I have to blast
it-
Act.
Tap this. Crack 2.
Actually, you don't. Like legally speaking.
I need to,
cast
so it goes in my graveyard.
Mahadi.
Oh, no.
No.
How many creatures died?
No.
6.
Uh-oh.
6 creatures died.
So it gets what?
At my instead, I'm gonna get 6 treasures.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's nothing too bonkers.
Oh, no. How'd you get him back out? Wasn't he in the...
He got bounced to my hand.
Oh.
His
Yeah.
sorcery
Okay, I thought he was destroyed.
or sorcery instant.
I destroyed
spell.
the boasting one,
Ah, that's what it was.
and then that fizzled when I waved goodbye.
Yeah.
I guess. Sure. I'll crack my 5 treasures here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave this alone because end step trigger is gonna happen. Exquisite blood.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's got a combo piece.
Oh, no.
And I'm just gonna move directly to end step triggers. I get 6 treasures. Then it
What is
moves.
it? Exquisite blow?
When
No,
I'm a
because of
player,
Mahadi.
Mm.
On my end step, I create a treasure per each creature that died.
Exquisite Blood is some form of
Oh,
whenever a player
you,
loses a
sorry,
life, gain
Yeah.
a life.
I misheard you. Basically, whenever you take damage, I gain that as life.
Okay.
So, enchantment removal would be very nice right now.
And that's to you.
That's you. Okay. I will untap.
If you're going to remove it, just remove blood. Keep the scent.
I will. Ooh. Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, because with Descent, you... Oh, God.
Who's playing blue?
I am playing blue.
Both of them are playing.
I haven't.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Is it by chance someone that likes to walk on water?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
Is it a little bit of a?
But I don't have any
Jesus over
islands, so...
there?
Yeah.
Actually, there's nothing
I
holy
got
about that
2.
one. I take that back. That's a demon.
The day you pull an island, you'll regret placing
I
it.
won't play it. I'm getting too many
I
treasure
gave you an
tokens.
option.
Yeah.
I got 2,
gave you
so I
that?
got problems.
Yes. I will.
As the person playing demons, there's nothing holy about that, that merfolk.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not
so
that
he
bad.
says.
So 1, 2,
Next thing you know, hackball
3, 4,
will be
5,
at
6.
lethal
I'm gonna
and
tap
just-
6 for my commander again. When it enters, the 1/1 counter will graft onto him, and Deep Root Waters will create another 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof.
Grub has been grafted.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Solid Elden Ring moment.
Solid Elden.
I'm going to tap 2 green and crack 2 of my treasures for Tributary Instructor. It has Mentor, so when it attacks with someone, the attacking the one that it's attacking with gets a +1/+1, and whenever a creature I control with +1/+1 dies, I draw a card. And then I'll tap 2 blue for Master of the Pearl Trident, and when both of those enter, I create Merfolk with Hexproof. Cast Commander, I will get Beam.
1 bean.
1 beam, thank you very much. I do in fact have 6 beams. I will first go to combat. I explore Merfolk Mistbinder, so everything will get a 1/1 counter on it.
I think you should blast that.
It's not that bad.
It'll be free, too, because he just played some new creatures.
And Oh, I have summoning sickness. So let's see. Let's see.
Is it bean time?
It might be bean
Bean.
time. Yes, it is bean time. In fact, it is bean time.
Is this the first bean of the game?
Cracking
It might be
beans.
in fact bean time. When this gives me the ability to tap a creature, I can tap something with summoning sickness, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna crack 6 beans.
Whoa.
What's happening?
I'm passing combat in second main phase, and I will crack 6 beans.
Oh boy.
You get your 4/4 dragon.
So I will get a 4/4 dragon. Red dragon, right?
And you can cast a single instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, and you may tap a creature you control to reduce the cost of that spell by X, where X is that creature's power. If the spell will be put into a graveyard, exile it
Oh,
instead.
please be Beast Within.
I will be beasting within that enchantment right
Good
there.
call.
Sounds good.
Good call.
Yeah.
Do you
So
have the combo piece in the deck?
I will do Beast Within and then
Exquisite
cast that
Ability.
spell by X. Is
No.
that the pips or
Oh.
No, I do
You
not
do the
play
pips
it.
or no?
No.
Okay.
That's a
Then I will
valid
tap this one to do -2 to the colorless and then crack a treasure for the green.
Yeah, I don't think spell by X is a pip. It has to be
Gotcha.
colorless or waste.
And then I will
Yeah.
cast Beast Within on that, and you'll get another 3 beast, and then that card will be exiled.
Oh, it's exile?
Yes,
Yeah,
after
you
after
don't
casting
get
it
it back.
again, it's exiled.
Oh, I thought you
Oh no, the Beast Within is exile. No,
Yeah,
it's
if that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead after
Yep.
casting this.
Yeah.
I tap this one first, and I will pass.
Okay. I will be blast acting. But first.
I'm gonna put my sunglasses on.
So-
I handed out all the tickets, but forgot to hand out the Commander Party promos. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah.
So 1, 2,
These
3,
would go great
4,
for my
5,
dragon
6,
deck I'm wanting
7,
to
8.
build.
Okay, so
Stop.
I'm tapping a red.
No.
And I'm blast acting.
What's wrong with
No.
dragons? I want to make dragons.
No.
Oh, last act, yeah. Yippee.
Yeah,
Why?
13 damage to each creature. Alright.
Oh,
so
whoa,
what'd you
that's
do?
so
What'd you do?
detrimental to me. No.
What'd you do for it?
Well, it's reduced by 1 for every creature on the battlefield, so I just tapped a mountain.
How many creatures?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tap a mountain.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah. I have to, because now it goes to my graveyard, which
I mean,
Oh, you. How many beans you got?
4. He's gonna draw a bunch of cards though.
True.
yes, I will now draw 6 cards.
You know what? I'm gonna just get my reassembling skeletons back because I'm scared.
Sounds good.
Alright.
1, 2,
I'd rather have something than nothing.
4,
Yeah, that's what I was
5,
saying.
6.
Even if it's tapped.
Yeah.
It's almost like regenerating, but I get
Okay.
the cool stuff with it.
I'm all for it.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Sensational.
Sensational.
How do I want to play this? I think gas is what we do. So
I've given you the most premium fuel
Yeah.
the market can be.
Gasoline.
yeah. All right, so we're tapping for
Mmm.
Teamer here.
Yes.
That was already tapped. So green, red, blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We cast the commander. I get a bean.
They're here.
Oh no.
He's just at 5.
7/7 flying trample.
Okay.
When it
So here's
enters,
the thing.
I'm gonna look at the top 8 cards.
If my
on it.
commander goes to 10 mana, I'm going to crash out.
I'm gonna look, not reveal. I'm gonna look
Stop
at the top 8
killing
cards.
Yes. Then you put
I
a
only did
dragon
it
from among them onto the battlefield.
Yep. 2,
Yeah.
3.
And he did it once, so now it's at 8 mana to cast.
That deck is nuts.
You have 9 lands.
7.
You don't even need treasures to cast them.
To be fair,
Alright. I'm so glad I did that because.
I have 9 lands, but it makes 10 mana. Because one of them is a.
Yeah. You don't even need your treasures to cast your command.
oh god.
It's not that bad, but at the same time, I want to be casting other things.
Does anybody have any
well.
artifacts?
No.
No artifacts.
Technically,
I
treasures
was
are
about to say,
treasures.
everyone's
Treasures.
got treasures.
Everyone's got treasure.
Yeah, everybody does have treasure.
You
And I will get,
understand.
what, 6 treasure next turn?
Yep. Dockside, anyone?
Dockside.
Dockside.
Even I wouldn't put him in here. That goes against the fun.
Dockside with that alone would just be
That would
horrible.
go from funny to mean, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
And no
I
other
don't know why
creatures
you
that
guys
just
won't let
blast
me
active.
fish.
'Cause I
Alright.
know how evil it is.
Opportunistic
evil.
dragon,
What
flying
is-
4/3. When it enters, I'll choose target human or artifact and opponent controls. Oh wait, your skeleton's not a human.
No, it's a skeleton warrior. I mean, it's in the name. Reassembling skeleton.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
Then I'll do the Torn Waller.
Oh god.
So whenever you guys cast a spell, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 2/2 changeling.
Sounds good.
So we'll do that instead because I don't want to waste my other dragon.
Right.
I'm gonna cast wave goodbye again.
We'll get a +1. It won't go away.
Oh no.
Maybe you should have saved your Beast Within.
Does it get the +1? Oh,
On cast.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a cast trigger.
I'm going to crack all of my treasure tokens.
Oh lord.
Oh,
Lord.
jeez.
How many did you have?
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a
Not too
big
crazy.
deal.
Not too crazy.
I'm going to play Dragonologist. So it's a creature, human wizard, 1/3. When it ETBs, I'll look at the top 6 cards in my library. I reveal an instant sorcerer or dragon card from among them and put it into my hand. And then the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. And then untapped dragons I control will have hexproof. So,
Right. I don't know what's a bigger problem.
1, 2,
There is a blast axe somewhere in there.
4.
Have
There's
we
a blast
passed
axe
turn
right
7
there.
yet? Do you guys know if we passed turn 7 yet?
Yes.
This will be my turn 7.
Okay.
I have 6 lanes and I missed 1 land drop.
Mm.
Are you about to win? Is that one?
No.
Okay.
But I'm just I don't have it in hand, but I have a card in this deck that has you win the game on it.
Boss's Oracle.
Nope, Simic Ascendancy.
Do I reveal this?
Whenever one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a target creature,
Yep.
you put that many 1/1 counters on a or growth counters on Simic
If
Ascendancy.
you have 10 or more, you win.
20.
20.
If I have 20 or more growth counters, and as I begin upkeep, I win.
Right.
For his commander isn't hard.
It is not hard.
I need that card for my Atraxa deck.
It's a Simic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know what attraction is.
Simic plus white and black.
I'm going to reveal an ancient silver dragon.
Okay.
That's in the precon?
No.
No.
Okay, thank God. I was like, what in the world? Who put that there?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Who's done this? Is this one of the 5 cards he said he put in there? Who has done
Yeah.
this?
Well, 15 and 5.
15. I
15
changed
non-lands.
five.
Yeah,
Ah.
15 non-lands, 5 lands. So,
Nice.
of course, like the Lapis Sword of Dragon kind is one of the 15. So
I've
nothing
changed 2 lands
crazy.
and 3 non-lands.
2 lads.
2 lands.
I've made a couple, probably not lands.
This is something I brewed.
Summer Bloom didn't come in this deck.
I brewed in a deep, dark alley.
That was just
Like,
fun.
oh, that'll work.
Pass.
Oh.
Every time I've had Summer Bloom in hand, I've had 4 land drop turns.
Oh, right.
I've never just like halfway done it. I've like, yep,
I
playing
never
3
have
lands,
to-
I'm playing 3
I never
lands.
have to-
It's so easy for you to
Yeah.
explore.
Oh, man.
So easy.
I'm gonna play
I forgot
Command
to
Beacon
scribe
as
on
land
this.
for turn.
Well, no, I
Like
usually
that.
get Summer Bloom in my first hand.
I got.
And then like 5 lands.
A lot of
and then play
mana.
1, and then 2, and then tap those 2 to play 3 more.
How do I want to do this? Because I'm
5 mana by turn 2?
Sure.
I am going to.
Well, the question is, am I coming at you? Or am I going at him? Or am I going at him?
I mean, to be fair,
What have I done?
You didn't swing with your commander, which is.
It's not haste, so...
Does it not have haste?
No, it's just flying trample.
Oh, I'm.
It would be nuts if it had haste, because
Yeah.
it's only to be and on attack
Because
when it
if
does
you,
that.
yeah,
If you
it's
chose Mardu, you would have.
Yeah, no, I want teamwork as it matches.
Oh yeah.
I don't plan on attacking you next turn, most likely. Maybe. If I do attack you, it'd be like for a 1/3 to get a bean or something.
That's the only reason I grabbed Mardu's.
I'm about to go down a point.
Well, I'm about to try
I
to
take
do
6
something.
damage from Descent
Okay.
into Avernus.
So I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna crack 6 treasures plus 2 more.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
You
2
in fact did do that.
let's get rid of the blitz.
You
No one likes
immediately
blitz.
balloted yourself.
Totally.
I have no idea.
We're
what
gonna
you're
get
talking about.
Grave Reader.
Trigger on the stack.
He might have a concussion.
Trigger on the stack.
After that blast.
Bing.
So we
I
got,
didn't even have creatures.
so Colossal Grave Reaver is pretty big. He's a 7/6 flying. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, mill 3. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into the graveyard from my library, I put one of them onto the battlefield. Probably should have done that after my commander, but
Did you
it's
get your
all-
bean?
I did get my bean. I got 3. So we'll mill 3. Disciple of Bolus, Wayfinder, and ooh, so sad.
It'd be really funny if you chose the Soul Ring, even though mana is
I
no longer an
cannot.
object.
I have to put a creature onto the battlefield.
Okay, we have 20 minutes.
I will try my best. I'll put the Wayfinder.
We just pass a bunch. Descent.
I'm gonna look at the top 4. 4.
Mm.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to put. Do I reveal them? Oh, I do reveal them. So I got Shigeki, Terra Asunder, Swamp, and Rock Curse Raksha.
Rakshasha.
Yeah, this is one of the cards I
Mm,
added.
English.
So,
That one's really fun. I like that. As soon as I pulled him in the pre-release, I threw him in here.
so I think if I do this correctly, I'm gonna choose Shigeki to go to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then the rest will go into my graveyard.
Okay.
Colossal Grave Reaver. It came from my library, from being revealed. Therefore, I should return it to the battlefield. Because I revealed the top 4 from my library. I put one from among them
It's
into my
put to your graveyard from your library.
Oh, I put a land from among them. Okay. So that was a big old wheel. Well, actually, I get a swamp.
Yeah, it just
Sorry.
has to be in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Or no, did it have to
From
be
the
in that
library.
mill?
So
it has to
what-
be from library.
So, like, if
so
you were to
would
draw
this
and then
work?
discard,
Because I
it wouldn't
revealed
work.
the top 4 from my library,
Mhm.
put a land from the effect in there, and then the rest go into the graveyard. So
where
they
do
technically,
cards go when they're revealed? Did they go into exile between?
I don't think they go anywhere.
No.
I think they're just revealed.
yeah,
yeah.
I think technically it still counts.
So
as
I think
library.
it counts as top of the library.
Okay.
And then they move to
Okay,
graveyard after.
so that means I should get a creature back from
Mhm.
the cards revealed.
Sure. That's good enough for me.
Yes.
So go ahead and get
Why not?
yeah, we'll get Rakshasa. Then we'll go ahead and get Tival back out.
Just gonna take my turn. It's not that crazy.
It's not that crazy, guys.
It's not that crazy. But we
It's
do
not that
kind of
crazy.
need another blast act.
No, what do you mean? We don't need a blast act. What are you talking about? I'm gonna, oh,
Crazy thing is, I don't think I have a way to give haste, so I just put a bunch of things out, and I'm like, I'll have a really good
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna try
Well,
some- I'm
Mardu's the
gonna-
only one that can do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
gamble
but
something.
I only
I'm
have
gonna
2 beans.
use the 3
No. I'm just like,
for Sultai.
I have like 6 creatures, and I'm like, nice.
I'm gonna
have
mill
a
the
really good
top
board
3
state.
and put a
Last
permanent
time.
card from among them to my hand. So hoping for a creature. Moldratha.
What?
Marin, Clan of Neltoth. And Afterlife of the Loom. So from this, I am going to choose. I can't choose this, so we'll choose.
I got a real chat. I don't have an answer for this.
I'm gonna choose Marin to go to hand.
Chad, are you seeing this?
These are milled. From this, I'll choose Moldratha to come back. Moldratha says during each of my turns, I may play a land, cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from my graveyard. So, I have played land this turn. Is there anything for 2 mana that I can
I have a
cast?
kind of response, but it, 1 mana short.
Each permanent type. So I'm gonna choose
You can
one
do
for
choosers?
Moldratha.
Yeah. Well, I'm all tapped out.
You may
once.
play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. So yeah,
Also
I'm
get a
gonna
beam from it. But
I'm gonna use
no.
Moldratha. I'm gonna get Soul Ring, since it's an artifact. Then I'm gonna tap Opulent Palace and get where is it? I know I saw it. Stitcher Supplier. When this enters or dies, I mill 3 cards. So I'll mill 3. Living Death. Steve. Cool. Colossal Grave Reader. I'll get Steve. A card left in my graveyard. And Taval's out.
Steve.
Sacrifice this creature, search your library for a basic land card, put that card into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. It's Sakurai Tribe-Elder.
Yeah, I have
Wait,
no
what's
idea why
triggering
it's
this?
called Steve.
Did you
I
cast
still
another
don't
spell?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at 2. Right.
Well-
You cast 2 spells this turn?
More than that.
Yeah.
Are those all
cast like-
casts or play?
This
Those
was
casts.
cast, this was cast.
I thought those were all just coming into play. Okay.
So, did you get for this?
That was the first
Wait, how's
one.
the Soul Ring cast?
Muldrotha? It's for each permanent type.
Oh, so
Okay.
that is cast, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, how many total did you cast?
this
Yeah.
was cast this turn.
Yep, that was the first one.
This was cast this turn.
It's 2.
Let me double check to make sure that
I thought this was
Okay.
all trigger and you were just like putting stuff in.
I did too.
This was
Double check something
cast.
real quick.
Yeah.
I know that. Or sorry. This was
Oh
cast.
yes, in fact,
Okay.
I have casted 5 spells this turn.
I'm trying to remember how I got.
Check on you're in the library.
Yeah, I
think I
Okay, yeah.
Let me-
so
let me
I
just-
think it was 1,
Yep,
2,
5
3,
spells. That's
4
right.
things were cast this turn.
Alright, we're good.
Okay.
Shapeshifter's now 6/6.
Don't worry, guys. This is not a problem at all. Don't worry.
I most definitely
like,
will
at
not
this
blast
point,
that.
yeah.
Most definitely will not blast that.
I think you can individually kill us.
I wish, but they don't have haste.
Oh,
So
next
I'll
time it gets
pass.
to you, I think.
So.
Untap, upkeep,
I
Welcome-
can stop it.
Welcome to Soul
But,
Time,
but with
fellas.
what? But with what?
with Blast Ag.
Well, blast act.
No.
We're at 6.
Well,
Take
we-
6 damage and make 6 treasures.
Hey, I'm okay with this.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Um,
12.
Do you want to live? Or do you
No.
want to have creatures?
Guys,
you gotta
we-
pick one.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair,
I can
this,
Honestly,
block
you
if
do
I
have to
have
pick one.
stuff.
this game does have to end.
I can't.
Okay, so I cannot see your board state. So someone tell me what I want to do with this.
Let me move stuff of high importance. So
I'll let you figure that out first.
these are probably the main 4 things.
Okay.
Everything else is just kind of here.
Hmm.
This does stuff in the graveyard. This
I-
lets me get stuff out from the graveyard. Oh, I should have gotten more
Wait.
goes from that.
You passed?
No,
I pass.
I got to my
It's-
upkeep. He just has treasures
Yeah.
and stuff to work with.
Cast. What else did I cast?
I've entered
I think
main
I'll
phase
wait
1
on
as
Yeah.
well.
Oh wait.
Okay.
We're good?
Yeah.
Sick.
Just
Oh,
'cause
that
it's,
actually
it's a
works
good,
for me.
it's a good
4,
like
5, 6,
response.
That works for me. I was
Not
trying
just
to count
doing it
mana.
whenever I want.
So that's why I had to do all last turn.
Me too.
Hey, I got to see some of the new cards I added. I mean, there's no guarantee this is gonna come back around and still be here, but it's cool.
True. I guess. It has to be a non-creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I think I can finally run that. To at least do something.
So I know that'll boost him, but I might just wave goodbye.
What
If I
does
can
wave
get more
goodbye do?
beans. Remove all creatures that don't have a 1/1 counter on them. Back to your hand.
Oh.
Actually, that'll work with me. So I'm about to actually give myself +1/+1.
Like if I get enough beans again, I will try for
Oh,
that.
you're turning them all to hand. That's sad.
For Rakdos,
But I sadly
You're
am
casting a spell.
sure am.
completely out
Woo,
of
Torn
beans.
Mauler is a 7/7 now.
Rakdos the Showstopper.
Mm.
Who is not a demon, devil, or imp? Raise your hand. I'm about to shoot you with a gun.
I have.
Can I raise my hand? I do.
No,
So
your creatures are raising their hands.
Not
well,
the
seeing
Torn Mauler?
seeing
He survives. That's true. Everything else is
Seeing-
on the chopping block.
Yeah.
seeing as I have nothing,
Sadly,
I'm not gonna raise my hand.
You actually passed the cop check.
Gotcha.
this
How
has
much
a
damage are
demon.
you doing?
Not damage. I'm flipping a coin. If I hit,
Oh, for each creature you flip?
yeah, if I hit tails, it blows up.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, you don't get a choice. It just happens.
It just happens.
Okay.
And what happens when you hit heads? Does the like effect stop?
No,
Oh.
it's Everything has been selected.
Ah, I gotcha. Except for that one that he said.
Yes, because it's a demon.
Everything else is not a demon.
Everything else has the option
Sounds
of
good.
blowing up. Or not.
Let me pull up Google coin flip real quick.
No one got a coin.
Order will matter.
Alright. Starting with you.
Not the no, you can't. My guys have my untapped dragons have. Oh, it has to be him. So these are safe.
Also, this is not hexproof. I'm not targeting.
Oh.
Everything has been
It's just
selected.
everything.
Yeah, it's everything,
I
so it's
hate
not
him
targeting.
so much.
So if it's heads, it stays. If it's tails, it's
Yeah.
dead.
What's heads?
Tails? Blow
That
up.
is tails.
Okay.
Head is you don't get the blow up.
Head is a head. And tails is the other one.
Your commander
Yeah.
That's tails.
blows up.
I hate you.
Skeleton
Cool.
blows up.
He's so
Cool.
expensive.
We're just gonna go down the list. So zombie
What about that
Zombie,
one?
cool.
He is
Blows up.
a shapeshifter
Okay,
changeling, so
Ah, yes.
Before you do the next thing, when it dies, I mill 3.
Okay.
I don't think this will be targeted. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Avenger of Zendikar will come back because of Colossal Grave Reaper. Continue with Sakurai Tribe.
blows up.
In response, I will sack and go search for a basic.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do your tokens last. Satyr
Uh,
heads. Satyr lives.
cool. Muldrotha.
Muldrotha.
Please.
Muldrotha stays.
Muldrotha
That
stays.
was really the one thing I wanted gone.
Colossal Grave Reaper.
Blows up.
That's fair.
Your commander
That's fair.
My commander.
blows up.
That's fair.
Yes.
I will put it back in the command zone.
Now your tokens. One stays.
Oh, wait. Yeah, continue.
One blows up.
Cool.
You only keep one.
Okay,
The two blow up.
so now that that's over, I'm gonna do the stuff for Avenger of Zendikar since it entered. So before the swamp entered from Sakurai Tribe Elder, should probably mention Avenger of Zendikar says whenever this creature enters, create a 0 green plant creature token for each land I control. So before the swamp, I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants, and then it has a landfall. Whenever a land enters, creature. Oh my god! Whenever a land enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each plant. There we go. So I have. I think I said
8 plants.
8 plants. I might need a.
What are they? 0 ones? 0 ones?
Yes.
They're all 0 ones, but now
They're 1
from
twos.
Sakurai Tribe Elder, since I sacked them from the swamp entering,
They're all 1/2s.
they're all 1/2s. Which
So, blast attack?
I can't
No.
anymore because maybe I have to recast my commander for a shit ton of mana now.
Well, then at
think
that
we might
point,
be okay.
I have
I think
gone in to save my own skin.
I think
Oh, boy.
I might be able to do something. That's why I'm doing a process as well as counting mana.
Yeah.
Ah.
Do the thing.
guys, it's not a problem. I
Next,
swear.
I'm gonna crack 5 treasures, going down to 7, to cast my commander, getting a beam.
Getting a beam.
Beam.
Now,
Oh wait,
Rakdos
this goes up by 1.
gets a +1/+1
Mhm.
and has lifelink. I will now.
Your beam. Your
Now,
beam.
I don't know why I put them here. I'm gonna crack the 3 beans that give my guys +1/+1 and haste until end of turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So is that 10, 13?
Jesus.
Strong.
Very strong. What I want to do is.
Oh. Did anyone wish to cut? Probably shouldn't. Yes.
I don't care.
I think we're past that point.
That's
8.5 minutes left. I don't think.
Yeah. Get a speed up.
fair
Sorry.
enough.
I think what I'm going to do is. Basically, I'm just trying to see if I have at least 1 kill here. Because you have no flyers. Or no one has any
I
flyers.
think we're pretty even.
Let's see, do I have to do that?
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Just
Like,
13
how do I
minutes.
have the highest life total?
That's a
When did
good
that
question.
happen? When did that happen?
That is a good question. How did that happen? I will
The comments will tell us.
crack
They'll just be
4
like,
treasures.
just one trigger you didn't
Going
actually
to
put in.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For Breath of Fury.
What does that do?
Enchanted creature I control. When an enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, sack it and attach it to a creature I control. If I do, untap all creatures I control, and after this phase, there's an additional combat phase.
Got it. And who are you enchanting?
I'm going to enchant my commander.
Okay.
Combat.
Okay.
I'm going to swing for 5, 11, 12, 13 damage in the air at you.
In response? Because this is an instant, I just realized that. I'm going to 2 and crack 2 treasures. I'm going to play Lethal Scheme. And I'm going to destroy Rakdos.
Sounds good.
And I did not convoke, so nothing else will happen. So how much damage is it now? 5?
5 commander damage.
5 commander.
Boo.
And he will untap and there's
If I
he
choose
sa-
to sack
if he
him.
sacrifices.
Oh, if you sack the okay, gotcha.
Hence why I
So
destroyed
you can sacrifice your
Rakdos.
commander and go to a second combat phase?
With nothing?
Yeah.
Hence why I killed Rakdos and not the commander.
Ah.
Because he could have sacked in response.
Yeah.
Which would have been very bad.
I guess instead I'm going to crack my remaining 3 and make Prankster for a blocker.
Okay.
And move to end step, I create Devil because Rakdos entered the graveyard.
Does that have trample or is it just
You go.
really big?
It's just
Okay.
big.
Okay.
I will untap,
With beans, I can give them
draw.
That's not scary at all.
Okay.
He's only an 11/11.
Only 11.
Only 11. It's not that bad. Only. I'm gonna tap Simic Growth Chamber and an island for Marrow Ritual. It is a Merfolk soldier. Other Merfolk I control get +1/+1. Whenever I cast a Merfolk spell, I may tap or untap a target permanent. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one of my treasures to play my commander. Another Merfolk will come in
That was a big
from
bird.
that from my commander entering being cast. I will untap Simic Growth Chamber,
Cool.
and then I will tap Simic Growth Chamber to play Merfolk Mistbinder. Other Merfolk I control get +1/+1, and it will also enter with a other Merfolk, and then yeah, let's have fun.
Oh boy.
I will crack 2 and then 5 treasures for Branching Evolution. Whenever one counters will be put on a target creature, twice that many are put on that creature instead.
Nice.
Anything else? No. Yeah, no, I'll keep those in hand for later. And I will go to combat and start exploring. I explore a land with my commander, it goes in hand. Nice. Smiling Flood. So, everything else gets 2/1/1 counters because of Branching Evolution. Then the only non-creature I guess this turn was Branching Evolution, but I did cast Commander, so I will be.
Beamed up.
I'm beamed up.
He is full being right now.
One being. Oh, and from Merfolk Mistbinder entering, I will untap. So untap it. Yeah. And then, yeah, let's go Nutso.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap Simic and then
He's going
another
nuts.
treasure for Tavana Seward of Tides.
Jesus.
Land creatures I control have flying, and whenever a land enters, and I have 7 or more lands, up to 1 target land I control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land.
Okay.
And then I'll play a forest for turn, and that forest will become a 3/3
No way.
with haste. On Tatiana entering, I will untap Simic Growth Chamber from Mirror Edgery. Also, on her entering, I will create a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof. Another one.
Jesus.
And then who's that other one? Ooh, is that flying?
No.
You have enough means to give it trample next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not scary at all.
Not scary. Yeah.
Well, with 2 minutes left.
We got some beams, so I'm gonna send 3 damage in the air at you.
How is it flying?
Land creatures I control have flying.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't block it, so
Take 3 damage.
You get 1 beam.
I will, in fact, get a beam. And then I will, in fact, pass.
okay.
And fix my board state.
Interesting. Okay, I have to do this in a certain order. How many blockers? Oh, you got a ton of blockers.
I got a ton of blockers.
I have to blast out this one thing. So, we will just play a dragon and blast act, I guess.
Oh, and that's a 14/14, isn't it?
It's gonna survive.
Ah.
Just barely. So,
So sad.
okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff. I'll tap for.
I need to check something real quick about renew.
I'll crack this down for
I
blue.
believe it's
Green.
it can only activate in the graveyard or
Right.
exile.
Yes, but I need to know if it activates at instant speed or
Where am I
sorcery
going?
speed.
Oh no, I don't want to do that yet.
I want to say
actually.
it's sorcery.
Wait, we blast deck first. We have to blast deck now, so
Can
I do have to
you
cast a
blast
dragon.
Beams.
Yeah, it's a sorcery speed.
You
So
have to.
sad.
I do have to, and unfortunately, it's got to be.
Tavol. Or not Tavol. What's the name of the commander over there?
So we'll just do this. We'll use the blue, and we'll just cast this dragon, giving me a bean.
One beam.
And that's right too. We'll send those to the bottom. Now I've got beans, so as a sorcery, I will.
I was gonna ask, does your shapeshifter dragon get bigger when you cast spells, or is that
No,
only for us?
just opponents.
Got it.
All right, so we're gonna blast act. Oh, well, wait,
You don't have to.
we're gonna. So
This
we're
is
gonna,
last turn, so
This is it. We're on turn. So we're gonna 6 bean. I make a 4/4 dragon. Hey, look.
No way.
I'm sure you guys saw that was time,
We're
so
finishing up.
active player should be finishing their turn.
Can
Alright.
you kill someone? this
I'm
turn?
going to blast act again by tapping a red. Because I'm sure there's more than 8 creatures in the field.
My plants alone are 8, so that definitely covers the cost.
So I tap for a red, or I crack that for a red, and 13 damage to each creature. It's exiled.
When the devil dies, it gets to deal 1 damage to any target.
Hold on. Your response? I will crack 4
Oh?
and commit your whatever 15/15 and put it owner's library second from the top.
Okay. So we're just going to 4-way tie then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because I'm not having that. Not having that.
I was gonna say if he had enough to take out one person's, like I'll deal the 1 damage to make it happen.
Oh,
I'll be
what?
funny for that.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm not done though.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh, great heavens.
I'm not done.
He's not done.
He's not done with 1 mana. Oh no,
I've
6
got
mana.
5 treasure tokens
6
and
mana.
a forest.
For the heck of it,
Do you have something with haste?
from the devil,
Got it.
just to see what happens.
So that land dies.
My next turn would be
5,
nuts.
6. Nope.
If-
Okay, I can't do it because I don't have the
If
mana
you didn't
for
have that 1 destruction spell,
I pass.
basically what I was gonna do is get you down to
Oh.
bare minimum HP, and Unholy Annex
Oh,
was gonna
of
make
course.
you ping the remaining life
Yeah.
to 0.
I was expecting some goofiness to happen over there, so yeah. My next turn, since I had
Island.
Muldrotha,
Hey, there's an island.
I was gonna replay the dragon, and I was gonna play
Oh my
snake
gosh.
that mills for the number of lands I have.
just lands. That's so bad at this point.
Same. It was land, Tornwaller, land.
Yeah.
And then
Jade
I have
Dragonkind.
I have a Merfolk Cave Diver,
Here's the Draco
which
Genesis.
whenever a creature
Grave
explores, it gets
Crawler.
+1 and cannot be blocked.
That was my next draw.
So it would get like +8 and then could not be blocked.
We're talking about having bad draws, and you're over here like, oh yeah, I have a demon.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Says the demon.
I literally
I have
think
demon.
because I think this was only
But
a
I'm
4-way
demon
time
tribal.
because of
No.
my
I
existence.
stand.
Every turn you guys had to do a board wipe.
I mean,
We were
Every time we
doing
board wipe you, we just.
I would like
Yeah.
actually no.
Immediately just be back. It's
Yeah.
alright.
see,
No problems here.
good thing about my deck is that I don't care about board wipes because I'll just get them all back out from my graveyard. So please don't Bajugabog me. I will be so sad if you Bajugabog me.
My only deck
Bajugabog.
that gets around graveyards is
Bajugabog.
Sidar. Just, oh no, you put all my knights in the graveyard. I'm just gonna hit you a bunch of times with Sidar and they're back.
Yeah. The graveyard.
I'm
hate
glad
is
I was able to
devastating.
beam.
I was so happy to bean too. I was hoping that for my bean effect, I would be able to return something that isn't a creature, and then from the dragon, just return the creature to the battlefield, and I got to do it. And I was so.
I didn't
cool.
even think I was gonna get the 3 beans. If I'm being real.
Did you get to?
Yeah, because I
Oh.
gave the 2 creatures haste.
Nice.
I'm kind of salty that our beans weren't in a teamer pot together. and
Yeah.
we couldn't do the
We
thing
could have
that-
rolled 0'd it.
Yeah, we could have.
Fair enough.
We're
Since we're all
playing.
tied, we might be back in the same table again. depending on the
Maybe,
scores
yeah.
and-
This is nice.
Hey, does anybody have any hair parents that want to sell me?
No, in fact, does anyone have
You
any?
just jump in,
Weird
you
question.
can steal all of his hair.
Nothing to do with that. Does anyone have any relentless rats that they want to sell?
Nothing to do with that at all. Totally.
Nothing at all.
We're, the bird one is crazy. The new bird
The
one.
Tempest Hawk, yeah.
Yeah.
Tempest Hawk.
Friend of mine is building that.
Every time you play it, search your library for a Tempest Hawk, and I'm like, what?
I'm pretty sure it's anytime you deal combat damage with
It's
it.
anytime you do
Combat damage or
deal
like-
combat damage
Ah,
with the
okay.
bird, you can search your library for the bird. And so if you stack additional combats on top of it,
And now, fun fact: bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
I was telling someone like you do all of your additional combat triggers with it, and also just trigger ability doublers. Like turn 2 is like I now have.
Make sure you
36
return your beans.
I have
Have returned all
36
my
birds on the field.
Bird.
Good game, gentlemen. That was
Pretty
very
good.
Yeah,
That was
the
very
time
good.
limit always gets us sometimes because.
I know.
I think
it's
we
so
were on the
sad.
cusp of the game ending there.
Yes, we were.
But another 10 minutes maybe.
Probably. I was hoping that my demon would die before my next turn, so I can just do the renew stuff and then make all of your creatures have decay. So whenever they attack, they're sacrificed at the end of combat.
I was really hoping for my City on Fire to show up, and it just did not.
I was waiting since I had the dragon out to get Golgari Lich Lord and a Lord of Extinction out, so then I could just do that and kill you all by sacrificing Lord of Extinction.
I forgot what card it is, but I have a card in this deck. It's a Merfolk, and it says creatures you control with 1/1 counters on it cannot be blocked.
That's another Merfolk. I know what that is. I need that for my +1/+1 counter Atraxa deck.
Evil, you're evil.
I'm not that evil. I'm not playing poison, so I
Yeah,
can be
no.
considered
As
not
long as you
evil.
don't play poison, you're not evil.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll try this in the Brian.
Try to drop-
Four-way tie.
Drop cards
I
over
just,
here.
I believe Merfolk are evil just due to the trials and tribulations I've gone through.
It's just
It,
I say
it
fairies
is,
are worse.
it is unfair that I bestow
nothing
them
bad
upon
can come
others.
from fish.
Everything
Everything bad can
happens
come from
to me
fish.
from the Merfolk.
Not a
We had
bad,
a 4-way tie.
I'm not a bad guy.
I got
jumped. They agreed again.
What
You guys had fun. I died when I took 58 damage from having 58 cards in my hand. I was, next turn, I was down to 10 cards in my deck. Oh, right, a full plate. I drew 30 cards in one turn. Jesus. I also, turn 3, I hit someone with 15 damage.
No, the reason our game was so slow is because every turn I would get like 8 years from one of my Merfolk and have the
No, my mind is just more sharp. By turn, I think what I had was 32. So I didn't use aids, I just used
I was so sad. Ah! And I just got beat in the bathroom. Hey, just playing against Mardu and Korzov, Pact of Negation was the next card. I had Hive Mind out. 2 more minutes I would have had it. That was rude. You could have Pact of Negation. That's like, yes! I don't know. I used 15 instances of I choose non-land. I was looking like, what are you looking for? There were 11 cards left that I hadn't filtered through. I had all 4 colors of pack. I played one. I was looking for one of the other 3 because I knew they were out of your color. Looking for a color we don't. Well, the red you would have been able to, but I was like, if I get my blue, if I get my green or my blue, that's game. If I don't, I can at least knock out a blood player. And then all I have to do is outlast you for like 1 turn.
No, I'm in the apothecary. Yippee, table 1.
Table 1.
That's what I get for winning.
That's what I get for winning with 50 some minutes left in the first round. Our first game went fast.
Yeah.
But
I got
that's how this deck plays. Low to the ground and go fast.
I think we're in a 3-pot.
I left out.
There's also help. I was in a 3-pod, so.
Everybody killed themselves, and they killed each other, and then I just came in and was like,
So anyway, I'm still here.
yeah, what if I board wiped and ramped better than you?
What if I did the thing that lets me win the game without having to worry about you guys?
I'm gonna shuffle my deck. It's a good, important card.
Alcazar Deepest Betrayal. Flying Lifelink.
The betrayal.
Alcazar attacks. Each opponent discards a card for each opponent who can't. You draw a card whenever an opponent discards a land card. Create a 1/1 black that creature token with flying. When Alcazar dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control.
Alcazars.
Alcazars. I'm gonna go show. I'll be right back. I gotta show this to Jalen.
Goofy discard stuff.
Is this pod 1?
Yep. The good room.
That looks really nice.
The room with air conditioning. Silence.
Someone already sitting here?
Nope. These masters just here.
Sorry. Oop, you're good.
Look at Ashley.
She Ekla on my thoughts until I'm deepest. Nothing.
Does it when it's does it become a land? Okay.
And then if nobody has cards in hand, I can just turn it back for like 3 mana.
I mean, that's one way to make sure to avoid paying commander tax.
That's the idea.
Like mono white red.
Nice pick. Your?
No. Just talking about
Mono black ramp.
Oh. Oops. I don't know what to play. What power level are we playing?
We're playing tier 3. We're playing bracket 3. So
I'm playing for funsies.
yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to learn more how this precon works, though. It's like it's a precon ice.
So again,
Hello. How'd you make it in here?
I don't know, it said pod 1.
Oh, well, you know, there you go.
Well, you know, there's only so many people that can fit in pod 1.
Wait, I already shuffled.
Wish my table had this height. One I have is like.
I kind of wish that we didn't have the lip.
I agree.
Like, I think that's the only thing I don't really like about it. For
You haircut me?
yeah, I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I was not paying attention. Alright.
that's your phone.
True. Okay, dice. Dice, baby.
Oh, oops. Kind of need that.
I've been twerking in the strip club.
2d6?
36.
3. I like my odds.
I mean, if everybody else rolls 2.
I was gonna say, watch those snake eyes.
Oh, that's definitely not 2. That was 8.
I'm gonna need you guys to do better than that.
Nope.
Hey!
9.
We take those.
All right, and do you guys want to be filmed?
I don't care.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, well that's good because I never turned it off. But
Oh.
if you had said no, I would have deleted the parts with you in it. Don't worry.
Well, you would have been too late. I would have already shown my butthole.
Yeah.
Well, no, this isn't live. We just
Not with
we-
that attitude.
All right.
Hey, where's my winner's ticket at?
Have patience.
Just making sure you didn't forget.
Ditto, actually.
No.
Cut.
I didn't win in 10 minutes for nothing. It's just the way the game played out.
That's too
it's-
far away from my short TRX arms. Alright.
All in one day, gotta make a living for my precious
It's
little
not ideal, but
baby.
it's better than nothing.
Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Go.
I will say this much about the pre-con, at least, because it's still mostly the pre-con. I think I've changed like 12 cards out. Mostly just the high-end stuff, the high-cost stuff that's not really useful. And terramorphic expense. It's pretty fast on its own, because it's pretty low to the ground.
Okay.
So it can just like keep it just goes. So everybody ready? Everybody go with their hand?
I'm ready.
All right.
Get it started.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Is that double or triple sleeved?
Double sleeves.
Okay. Two pretty thick double sleeves.
Path of Ancestry comes in tapped. Pass. Draw.
Play Swamp and pass.
Draw. Castle Ardenvale. Pass.
Hey.
Because I did not control the planes.
Planes, tap it, sword, pass.
Oh, he's ramping. Get him! Threat.
This guy.
This guy.
Out for turn.
Gonna be honest, it does nothing in my hand right now.
Two
I think
for
he's flipped. I think
Dragon
he's doing-
Tempest. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with flying enters, it gains haste until end of turn.
You don't have any flyers in that deck, right?
Not on the dragon
Good.
deck.
Not on the dragon. Dragons don't have flying, they have glide. It's a very different
They
keyword.
have Majestic.
They have, look at me. They have Horde. What does Horde do? Whenever this creature attacks, if it has flying, create a treasure. If it has flying. This creature does not
Play
but it
Swamp
has
and
wings.
pass.
Let's see. Draw. We'll play a Smoldering Wish. Tap 2. Gives me the white. To play Voice of Victory. Has Mobilize 2, and your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. No flashing nonsense on my turn.
I don't have any interaction on other players' turns.
Hey, you're playing the dragon deck. I don't know what's in the dragon deck.
There is one dragon in there from last game that says your dragons have flash.
Tap for one.
Well, they
play
can't flash it on my turn.
Rise the Redeem. Pay 3, create a 1/1, pay 6. Create a token that's a copy of each creature token that I control.
Nice.
That's scary. Later in the game, scary.
I'll pass.
Tap, draw. Oh, how
Right.
lucky. Draw.
I got the land.
Land. Let's see. Green and 2 colorless. Elemental Bond. Whenever a creature 3 or power 3 or greater enters, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
I draw. I play a Swamp. We'll never believe it, guys.
Oh, dang.
Swam.
You know, I'm starting to wonder why in that 5-color deck you're only playing swamps right now.
Well, there's a surprise in that 4 of those colors don't exist.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say about the colors.
What does that do again, other than...
Mobilize 2.
What does Mobilize mean again?
It's like when it attacks, I create 2 1/1 creature tokens, 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens, tapped and attacking, and sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay. I will pass for now.
Attack.
I see no
Draw.
reason to be mean yet.
It's a Lego Army Man deck.
Land for turn. We'll go to combat. Voice of Victory is going to come at you.
Okay.
We're sending a 1/1 warrior at you and a 1/1 warrior at you. So one's all around.
And then they die.
We'll go to second main. We'll play Zergo. Stormrender. When a creature, he has Mobilize 1, and then when a creature you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. So go to end step, clean up, everybody loses 1. Each of you lose 2 life. This is how the deck gets going.
I see.
Pass turn.
Castle Ardenvale.
I'm sensing a trend here.
Wait, did I say land this turn?
There's one person that has a really fast.
Yeah, third.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
else
okay,
has to
yeah.
adapt.
Yep.
2 and a white. Make a 1/1, and I'll pass.
Okay. On tap. Draw for turn.
That's a 1/1.
Play 3. Kodama's Reach.
Kodama's Reach!
He's reaching for Kodama.
I'm
Reach!
gonna pass one looking for this stuff.
Sometimes you call it Kodama's Stretch, you know? Because
Nice.
that's a stretch.
Swamp per turn.
Swamp per turn.
And then I don't really like what your deck's doing, so I'm gonna be a little mean.
No, don't be too mean.
It's only a little.
I've only got one white source though.
I'm gonna play Hymn of Turok at you. You discard 2 cards at random. I won't pick him if you don't want me to, but somebody.
I'll let him pick him
Okay.
since he's closer.
Sounds good.
But I'm trying to shuffle the hand up a little bit because there was some really potent stuff in here.
Like this one. This one.
Let's see what they are. And he discarded Ruinous Ultimatum and Grankers.
You guys still have a pen in here? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, that's like the. I mean, to be fair, the Ruinous Ultimatum doesn't hurt so much right now because I'm a long way off of casting that. But the Grand Crescendo.
Okay.
But
Huge.
Pass. Oh wait,
like, it's his turn.
Oh right. I pass. Sorry.
Untap.
And
Draw.
Make sure I'm not tripping anybody with this.
You're good.
See, I'm helping the table.
I missed. I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
He discarded a wink on.
Oh, good.
Not a wink on, just a Ruinous Ultimatum.
A board wipe.
A board wipe. Which
Board
is
wipe and protection.
Very adaptable.
Yeah, the Grand Crescendo is really the bigger one to lose because that gives everything indestructible and hexproof. Or not.
Gross.
It just gives everything indestructible. We're going to play Legion Warboss. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That token gains haste until the end of turn and attacks this combat if able. So we're going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
First thing triggers at the beginning of combat. We'll make the 1/1. Is it one of these? Yeah, so we'll make the 1/1 goblin. The important difference is that this goblin does not need to be sacrificed at the end of the turn.
Right.
Okay.
So then we're going to go to attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you Hymn to Turok me, I'm sending Zergo and the Voice of Victory at you.
Fair.
Mobilize. So a total of mobilize 3. So I will make 3 1/1 warriors. The goblin is coming your way.
Okay.
1 warrior is coming your way, and 2 warriors are coming your way. So 2 to each of you. And then you're taking a
3 commander.
3 commander, and 1 additional from the voice.
Okay.
Okay, we will go to second main. We'll do nothing. We will sacrifice all 3 of our warriors, so each of you, so everyone will take 3.
Yikes.
Yeah, I will pass the turn.
Still don't have a singular green source.
And you need double green to play Tristani.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. I'm trying not to pick on anybody either. I'm just like letting the deck do what it wants me to do.
Fair. You can pick on me a little bit. I didn't make
Alright,
it
and
so.
were you trying to get that worldly tutor? Should I take it out of the system so it doesn't sell online while you're waiting?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. I would just pass her.
Pass? Yep. Okay. Tap. Draw. Mountain for turn.
Whip it up, whip up, whip.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. Breaching Dragonstorm. Enters, exile cards from the top of the library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if it costs 8 or less. If you don't, put that card into your hand. When a dragon enters, return this to your hand. Well, that's a good start.
Exile the how many top
8,
card?
8 cards until you hit a non-land card. So it was the first one.
Yeah.
Just put the bottom of my deck. So I looked at it. So it costs 8 or less, so it comes onto the battlefield. And then since it's a dragon, this comes back to my hand.
So what is it that just came in?
This?
No.
Brute Collar Scourge, flying 5/7. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player, you may put a permanent card with mana value equal to or less than its power from your hand onto the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I didn't even ask, did you want the Bardos one or the Commander Collections green one? You want me to go with whichever one's cheaper, or?
whichever one. If either of them have full art, I'll go for the full art.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's the Bordeaux one.
I'll go for that one.
Okay.
Thank you. That's my turn.
You got a couple of triggers, right?
Oh yes, sorry.
Draw a card.
That goes back to my hand. Draw a card. Whenever creature control is haste, you're right. I'm dumb.
So it does have haste?
Yes.
Don't you get a damage trigger?
Yeah, it does.
So you're still in your
one
first
damage.
main phase at this point.
Yes.
So it deals 1 damage to target player or to any target.
It's any target.
Okay.
You could blow up something. Well, it's X equal to the number of dragons I control, which is 1.
Yeah.
How much does the
3
board
3
have?
3 1 3 3 1 3 1 1 2 2, and he's got 2 1/1s.
You're much faster than everybody else. So one of the 1/1s.
That's the only 1/1
Okay.
that got one.
Goodbye.
And then I guess I'll hit you 5 in the air unless you have a flying creature.
I do not.
And then I'll play something
So-
5 or less.
Don't forget to tap your creature for attack.
Yes.
Now you're in your second main phase.
Okay. Second main, trigger, play a card. It's 5 or less from my hand onto the battlefield. It's its
Whenever-
power whenever it deals combat damage to a player.
You may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to. Okay, so you actually kind of you do that in combat.
Okay.
I mean, because you put it into the battlefield with mana value 5 or less, correct?
Yes.
So whatever you have right now, so you're still in combat.
Oh, it's when I do damage.
Yeah,
to
it
a
says
player.
whenever you do damage. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player,
Yes.
you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to that damage from your hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
So
So at the end of the combat step.
No, you're doing it
right.
when they deal damage. You're doing it right now.
Okay.
So when you deal the 5 to me, that's when you put the thing in the play.
Okay. So I'll play Rapicious Dragon. It's 5. When it enters, I create 2 treasure tokens.
Okay.
And you'll have triggers again.
Yeah, you're right.
So hold on. Let him resolve the treasure tokens
Okay.
first before the other things go. So
Sorry,
make
this is my
your
third
treasures.
commander game, so
Yeah.
I'm going a little slow here.
Yeah. No, you're playing a deck that's apparently that's got a lot of triggers. So
Sorry, I'm trying to get my dice out here. 2 treasure tokens.
Yeah.
Oh, that works. Thank you. Then 3 or greater power entered the field, so I draw a card. And then I have 2 dragons on the field, so what? Any of those have 2 or less?
That one's
the
2/2.
little war boss.
All right, so War Boss takes 2 because I control 2 dragons. And it has haste, but my combat steps over, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
So now you go to main phase 2.
So main phase, I'm tapped out.
You've got 2 treasures. And suddenly,
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I'm gonna end my turn there. Actually, let me see how many cards.
Yeah.
3, 6, 3, 6, 7.
I draw.
discard down the hand size.
I will play a Rogue's Passage, not
Yeah.
a Swamp. No. And then
Can't be blocked.
I'll just pay 5 for a commander.
Yep.
Pass.
Batman.
Oh,
Tap.
yes, Batman.
Untap.
Batman.
There
Never
should be
makes
an alt
sense.
art for that. That's Batman.
Land for turn. Go to combat. Zergo and the Voice of Victory are coming your way.
Alright. In response, I'll pay 3, make another.
Oh wait, so hold on, wait. Actually, first off, mobilize triggers. My bad. 3 1/1s. One's coming your way. 2 are going your way.
Okay.
3, they're 1/1s.
They're 1/1s.
I'll just chump block one of them.
Okay. And then I've got 2. Trigger on Zergo. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. So he's chump blocking. What are you doing?
I'm not blocking anything.
Okay.
I'll block
So
one.
Okay, so both of you block 1. Zergo triggers. I draw 2 cards. You take 1 from the one that's coming through.
Okay. I have left link, so I'll just gain 3.
Okay. Then that will trigger. So I draw 2 cards from Zergo. Then you're taking 3 commander.
How do I do command?
Tap
right
the
now?
square. And then it's my color. And then 1 from the Voice of Victory.
Yeah, I took that before.
Okay, then we'll go to second man. we're gonna play All Out Assault. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. And this enchantment enters. If it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. When you next attack, untap each creature you control. So they're still tapped at the moment. So I'll go to my second combat phase. I will untap all my creatures. Zergo and the Voice of Victory are coming at you again. This warrior is coming your way. The mobilized warriors, I make 3 more. 2 are coming your way. 1 is coming your way.
So it's the same thing again.
Yeah. Well, it's like you have 2 2/2s. He has 2 2/2s. And you take 4 from Zergo and 2 from the Voice of Victory.
Okay. I'll block one of the 2/2s.
They have
with...
Death Touch now, though.
Yeah, they also have Death Touch.
Okay, I'll take 4.
And then I take 4.
Yeah. And then you took the
Did you block or
you took the
I took both of them.
You took the 6 total,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So then we'll go to our another main phase. We're tapped out. We can't do anything. So then we go to clean up. We sacrifice all 4 warrior tokens. Everybody takes 4. And I will pass turn.
Something must be done.
I told you this deck goes pretty quick.
Terrifying.
The All-Out Assault is actually such a nice card in this deck.
Yeah. Death Touch. They just have Death Touch now.
1/+1/+1 and Death Touch.
Jesus Christ.
At least I only get the extra combat the one time. So, not something I can keep paying into, but.
Is it better to cast the board wipe here? Or can y'all get them down some?
I can slow him down.
Okay.
For sure.
I mean, I'm pretty slowed down at this point.
So I shouldn't board wipe because I feel like he'll just get out faster. He's got lower mana value stuff.
Yeah.
It does stay pretty low to the ground.
Alright. I'll just tap for 4 and I'll play a Well of Lost Dreams. When I gain life, I may pay X, where X is less than or equal to the amount of life I gained if I do or draw X cards. And then I'll pass.
Okay.
I don't like life gain.
Wow, in the poke deck? No way. Why won't you die?
I don't know why you want me to die. I haven't done anything. I've barely done anything all game. I've barely done anything.
He's at less than half health. I'm like turn 5.
Okay.
Alright. Tap 5.
It's not my fault.
I will do the same thing.
I don't know if I would say that.
It's not my fault. It's the way Zergo demands I go. Okay. It's the way of the Mardu.
Wait. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card.
Yeah, so
it's a Dragon's Horde.
Hold on, wait. What was the first card?
Sorcery.
That's a okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's it.
So just put that one back on top. Just put it back on top because you're gonna draw it.
Okay.
Probably from Slant.
Will of Tamir. Is it?
If it's a dragon, you can cast it. And if it's not, then it goes to
a
your
non-land card.
Yeah. Well, I say you exile cards from the top until you exile a non-land. Then
Yes. If it's cost 8 or less, you may cast it without paying its cost if it costs 8 or less.
what? Okay.
If you don't, put that card into your hand. So I guess
So-
I'll just play it.
So what does it do?
All right. So I don't control my commander, so I only choose one of the following.
Mhm.
Create a token that's a copy of target permanent, except it's a 4/4 dragon creature with flying in addition to its other types.
Uh-huh.
Or target player draws cards equal to the greatest mana value among creatures or a power on your field.
So anyway, I would like to draw some cards.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything all game.
I am going to. This isn't legendary, so I'm going to create a copy of my Brood Collar. I'm just going to flip this up.
Yeah. So then the Brood Collar's effect kicks in because it has an ETB, correct?
Yes. So I could place a, or no, it doesn't.
It's the combat.
Yeah, it's the
trigger one.
combat trigger
Okay.
one. It's not an ETB.
You do get.
But I do get my other. So a dragon came into play. Yeah. So the token counts because it's a
Yes.
flyer. Okay. So that goes back to my hand. I draw a card because it's power greater than 3.
And now he can kill one of my 2 mobilizers.
You
Actually, no, you can't. They're 4. They have 4.
They are at
That
4
is
now.
true.
That's true.
3.
To any target or.
It's any target.
You could hit him in the face if you wanted.
Yeah, you can.
That doesn't seem like it'll help us
I
too
mean, it doesn't
much.
hurt.
I mean, you could hit him in the face for 3 too. And
That
put him
is
at
true.
15.
You can blow up.
You can
one
hit
of his-
yourself in the face for 3 if you really want.
You can hit your own
I don't
creatures
really
for
want to
free.
do that.
But you know, sometimes you really like the feel of it. I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with masochism. I will actually, to be fair, if there's no viable targets you feel, hitting me in the face at least does something.
True.
Instead of just letting that damage fizzle out on nothing.
I agree.
You could kill his commander, but
No, his commander's a 4.
He's got 4/4.
oh, are you not doing? Whoops.
He's doing 3.
Yeah. So
I don't want to antagonize you. You haven't done anything really mean yet. So yeah, I'll just do 3 to your face for now.
hey, burn damage is burn damage.
And
Take it from me. I play a Chandra deck.
I will
Burn damage is good.
swing 5 in the air at you and 3 in the air at you. And then these are separate triggers, or is it per the entire combat? Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat
One or
damage to
more
a player.
is Judge.
It's just only one trigger because it's one or more.
I think because it says one or
yeah,
more.
it just says one or more. So.
Yeah.
So you get to pick.
That's the one. Those ones that's like because whenever is any time.
Yes, but
One
that's-
or more is at just the one trigger.
So
per-
it's just another 5 power you can drop. 5 mana you can drop.
Does it have to be dragon or is it
Is it
anything?
total power
Yes.
or is it total damage?
It's with mana value less than or equal to the damage from your hand. Oh yeah,
so
total
it's
amount of
8.
damage.
So anything 8 or less.
8 or less.
So now if you can drop a dragon,
Is an enchantment a permanent?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything that's not an instant or
That's-
sorcery, pretty much.
Okay, so
because the lands are permanents too.
I feel like that's.
Look, all I'm saying is let me play with World Slayer. We can just say it says non-land permanent.
I guess we'll just hit the Breaching Dragonstorm again.
Trigger.
So that's
Oh, that's non-land card. Make sure you can go look
Keep
through
going.
it.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
land,
There you go.
sorcery. Okay. Become the Avalanche. Costs 6. Draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Then creatures you control gain +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand.
So draw 3 cards.
Well, so he.
Do I-
Is it mandatory to cast the card?
No, it's you may choose to cast it,
That's
and then
true.
if not, you put it back in your hand.
So you can put that in your hand if you want to save it for next turn.
So I'm gonna have to discard down to hand size.
Yeah, but you can
Anyway,
discard something useless or something not as prevalent. That's actually a pretty good combat trick right there.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, you have till the end of turn to figure out, and you do have 2 treasures to use to cast something if you got anything a little small. I feel like I shouldn't be saying as much, but
I think I'll put that into my hand.
okay. And then those lands go to the bottom of your deck.
Yes.
Yeah, do you?
Let's double check.
And that's the wrong one.
No, Breaching Dragonstorm is what you want to read.
Yes. Exile cards will be like until it'll carry to be cast blah blah blah. If you don't return this chip. It doesn't say
If it
you may cast until non-land card you may cast it without paying spinning cost 8 or less. If you don't, put that card into your hand.
so
It
then
says, they're exiled. They're
so
just,
they're just
Oh,
straight up
okay.
exiled.
Okay.
they go straight to hell.
So they So actually So the first times you've done it, they would have just because you kept hitting it right off the top. So yeah, that's the importance of it.
Okay. There wasn't a dragon that stays in my hand. That wasn't effect. Okay. So. Don't discard that yet. All right, I will go to my end step. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Discard 2. So I'll discard a Beast Whisper and a Regent.
Sounds good.
Nice.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp. What?
Who would have guessed? Where's the Bajuka Bog at? I realized something that would be pretty fun to put in a deck that would be expensive to do. If you do Yavi Maya and not Bajuka Bog, but Urbog together, that means every land is a forest and a swamp. I want to get it, but fuck if it's like $100 in 2 lands. Yavi, like it's just Urbog too, or Urbog's the expensive one.
Every card in Magic that's expensive creates mana.
It's the, well, you know, it's almost as if it's the resource. No, like, it's because a lot of the most
I'm gonna
powerful
pay
cards
2
are lands.
for a Miracle's Edict. I roll a d20. 6. I choose an opponent, they sacrifice a creature. That's not what I hoped to happen, but oh well. I will.
Hello.
I think I'm gonna choose you.
Yeah, you are popping off a little bit.
Choose a creature to sacrifice.
I've been beaten down enough.
I'll make a deal with you. I won't kill your commander if you don't choose me.
No.
Alright, well, in response, I'll sacrifice a treasure and I'll hybridize your commander.
Bruh.
He turns into a land.
Turns into a 3/3 frog.
Oh.
He destroys it?
Yes.
So actually, he gets a 3/3 frog in replacement of that.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
you get a
he
3/3 instead of him.
No, he still turns into a land.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about a land.
No,
He destroys it.
When
he destroys, he turns
his
into a
creatures
land.
destroy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
So you
that
have
thing becomes a land.
Anyway, he's an untapped land too, which is great.
So I have to kill a creature?
Yes.
Is that what we said? Sacrifice, sacrifice a creature.
I'm trying to see.
It's not exiled, right? Just,
Nope.
just kill.
Here. Nope. Nope.
Well,
Here you go. There's your frog. It's a dog.
oh,
It's close enough.
Frog.
Dog. Frog. Dog.
I will pay 5.
I took the card that actually makes
For
dogs.
obnoxious.
Oh.
Not obnoxious.
Yep.
Not obnoxious. The obnoxious.
Uptick, draw a card, lose a life. Downtick by 3, destroy target creature.
Oh boy.
Downtick by 8, get an emblem. Whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Alright, I give that emblem to somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
Target. Is it you create an emblem and give it to somebody, or they
target
create an
opponent
emblem?
gets an emblem.
Yeah. So the emblem. Yeah. If
weird.
in the name of what you control, you're the one creating the emblem in this situation.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna downtick him to 2 and blow that guy up.
Okay. Can I just replace?
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
copy.
But he's a 4/4.
Okay.
Just put it on top of the copy for right now. That way, yeah, something like that. So you can remember the text of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Drop.
So what is you pay 3 to turn him back over?
Yeah. But somebody has to have 1 or fewer cards in hand.
Okay.
That's the catch. Because usually you have discarded cards by then.
We're gonna go ahead
Does it work if
and
you have 1 card in hand?
Yes. That's this player.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
tap 3. We're gonna play Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Flying. Whenever this creature attacks, another target creature you control gains flying until the end of turn. Attacking tokens you control have flying.
Giving all your tokens all the keywords.
Yep.
So it's only when attacking, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go to combat. Because the frog was a what? A 2/2 or a 3/3?
3/3.
Okay. So Zergo's gonna come at you.
Bro.
The Voice of Victory is coming at you. Because that's a 5/5 and that thing
So
scares me.
5/7.
4/4.
5/7.
No, it's 4/4. It's the copy.
Yeah, the
Oh,
copy is a 4/4.
You're right. God, I'm gonna put a token on that so I don't forget that.
Okay, so mobilize trigger. We're making 3 tokens. 1 token is going directly at Omnixilus.
Okay.
And then 2 tokens, 2 2/2s are coming your way in the air.
Okay.
And everything I control has death touch.
Bro.
So it's just 2.
No, I'm assuming this frog doesn't have
yes.
reach, does it?
No, the frog does not have reach.
Alright, then I'll take
2.
Yeah. And then, are you taking Zergo to the face, or are you blocking with the frog? Because Zergo's a 4/4.
I will block the frog.
Okay.
I don't care about the frog.
Yeah. Take back the frog dog.
And then how much more am I taking?
You're not taking anything else to the face. It was just like,
Huge.
yeah. Well, it's mainly because like I don't want to see Upnixless stick around.
Fair.
He's like his power, his ability sounded pretty. During combat, or actually since everything, we'll go to second main. We're gonna play Deadly Dispute, and I'm gonna sack 1 of the tokens. So trigger on Zergo, everybody takes 1. I'm going to draw 2 cards and create a treasure. Which I know I just saw here a second ago.
Sorry, I stole your treasure.
No, I've got another one. Here it is. The back of this treasure is an elephant. So,
It's the treasure we wanted all along.
Yeah.
And then, because I haven't played a land this turn, I will play Savai Triumph. And I will pass after that, so everybody will lose 2.
Who knew? Forced. No.
Come on, white player, heal.
I'm playing Celestia. I haven't had green all game.
I'm starting to feel awful, dude. Like,
I can't
I just, like-
play anything, man. It is what it is.
I'm surprised you didn't. Could you only pump the dude once? The Elf Warrior? Or.
Well, I tapped for 4 for this because
Oh, yeah.
I might as well play something, but
Yeah. At least you're not having to discard down the hand size.
I will do what I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna play Hour of Reckoning. Destroy all non-token creatures.
Damn.
Hey, I have a token.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
And I'll
I think. See.
You're wide open. I'll swing 2 to you. And I'll pass.
Fair.
Okay. Untap.
Deserved.
Now's our chance. Get him. Beat him up. Beat his ass.
Oh man, I am missing so many land tropes. Oh well, that fixes that. Okay. Do I want to do that now? I will go straight to combat. What is the most health? You said
Yes.
4 in the air.
Okay, now I don't have the most health anymore.
Okay. I can tap. And I can put into play during combat something that costs 4 or less.
Yes.
So I'll put Encroaching Dragonstorm. When this enters, search your library for 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. 2 basic lands. Basic. Basic. Would you like to cut?
Sure.
Double sleeving.
I didn't think it would be that bad of an idea. So that tapped.
Well, now that the voice of victory's gone, I've actually got to be scared of any fucking instant in your hand now.
So good.
But man, that card got some value.
Mm-hmm.
And voice of victory is such a good card for a 2-drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, I have a treasure. I'm an
like,
idiot.
look at this thing. It's a
Yeah, it's just
That's 6.
Grain Abolisher.
Yeah.
Little.
Alright,
It's cheaper than Grand
So
It's also got a double, like, mobilize 2
2,
on it.
3,
It doesn't turn
4,
off
5.
activated
Sacrifice a treasure for
abilities?
6.
It doesn't turn off activated abilities, just like you can't cast spells during my turn.
Kaiga of
it
the
means I don't
Tide
have to worry
Star.
about, like, spot removal.
It is a 5/5 dragon with
Or, like-
flying. When it dies, I take control of any target creature. I have a lot of combat, a lot of things getting with. So, dragon entered. This
Dragon Storm trigger.
returns to my hand. Breaching Dragonstorm returns to my hand. Power greater than 3. Draw a card. And I haven't played a card or land 4 turn, so thank you, top deck.
I think you're still in combat, aren't you? Because you
Uh,
played Taiga from the effect.
Oh no, I played the
Oh, you played the
the land fetch for
Okay.
for that.
green one.
Okay.
And then ended that. I played this on my second main.
Okay.
Okay. And then this does. I have 2 dragons on the field, so
Mhm.
it will do 2 damage to a target. I mean,
He has the most health.
what are those 1/1s?
These,
Two.
are, these will not come at you all game. No, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a 3/3 at the moment. Those are 2/2.
No, I have 2 1/1s.
Oh, you have 2 1/1s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just hit you 2.
No, I'm back to being the most. I have the most health now.
Target.
He said over half his health.
Six,
Get him.
7 cards. Pass.
Untap. All my junk.
All that junk from the trunk.
Draw. Wow, this is great. I should have put my commander in the graveyard. Oh well. Because I have a Witch's Cottage I'm going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Which comes in untapped, but I can't put a target creature card from graveyard because I've got none.
Planeswalkers aren't considered creatures.
No.
Colors.
I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. Whoa!
Woo!
Mana Rock.
Signet time.
It's worth like $30.
At one point.
I will
How many
pay
times has that been reprinted?
A lot.
Yeah.
3
It's in this commander deck.
to
It's a good card though.
give your big dragon a cracked skull.
What does it do? Kill it?
Nope. But when it takes damage, it will die. Any damage at all.
Okay.
So block a death toucher just so it dies from the death touch.
I want it to
But
die anyway.
Also, when it enters,
Oh, yeah,
I get to
'cause
look
what
at
do
your
you-
hand.
You
I
draw.
take control of
Hang on.
any creature on the field.
I get to look at your hand,
Sure.
and then
I mean, you know what half of it is.
Yeah, but I get to discard whatever I want out of it.
Okay.
Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Okay. I'm gonna discard Become Avalanche.
Okay.
Become Avalanche.
Dang, my gaming. I think this is my second time playing this deck.
It's definitely a game ender.
All right, and then I will pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I don't have enough to do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tap 4. We're gonna play Ogre Battle Driver. Whenever another creature you control enters, that creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste until the end of the turn. Oh wait, I tapped it wrong. There we go. And then 2 white, sack the treasure. We're gonna play Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. So she comes in. Her power is equal. She has vigilance. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that is tapped, and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. So trigger on the Ogre Battle Driver, gives her +2/+0 and haste until the end of turn. Check on the right ones. There we go. So we will go to combat. I know it's like something. He's gonna take something. I've probably got. You can take control of what? Any creature?
Yeah. Anything on the field.
Anything on the field?
Any creature on the field.
Any creature on the field. So all right. So Adeline at the moment is a 4/4. So Adeline is gonna come your way. Your way.
Okay.
Trigger on Adeline, so she's gonna make a soldier. Or she's making 2 soldiers.
3 soldiers. They each.
It's one of each, right?
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's 1 to each of you. So each of you has a 2/2 soldier coming your way as well.
And this is if
Are
I
they
do
a-
anything.
are they a
Basically,
4/2
I
soldier?
die.
They're
No, they're 2/2 soldiers.
the enters. Oh yeah, this makes them 2/2s. That makes
Yeah.
them 4.
No.
zeros.
Oh wait.
4 twos.
That's right. Whenever
Yeah.
another creature you control enters. So yeah, that makes them. So they're all 4/2s. My bad. So I did not realize they were that big.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you have
1, 2, 3,
So you-
4.
and
And
then
then 4 more.
4 more from Adeline.
You can
Okay.
not gonna block.
Yeah, I am.
So you're gonna block Adeline.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take my thing back.
And then they'll trade.
And then I will choose.
And then the soldiers do stick around.
I will take your commander.
Or you mean the
That's not
battle
Your,
driver?
your whatever your forecast is. I can't see
Battle
it from
driver.
here.
Which is a good choice.
There we go.
So, but I do still have 3 2/2s with that. So I will pass the turn after that.
Give me a force. Please.
All out assault still getting value.
Tap for planes. Play a safe right quest. Search for forest or planes.
Hey, there's
Reveal
a
it, put it in
force.
my hand. Then shuffle.
You should have
Oh, and
last
it's
one
not.
more
It
turn.
doesn't say basic, does it?
Nope, it's. I think I have 1 dual land.
Well, I mean, if that dual land is a forest, though.
Do you have what, 3 1/1s over there?
3 2/2s
2 2s. Okay.
because of all out assault, and they have death touch.
Got it.
So that works by what? Just any sort of damage done to it.
Yeah. Anytime it takes combat damage,
Whenever
it
enchanted
dies.
creatures dealt damage.
So yeah, but the effect of that would have gone off regardless because they would have traded.
Okay. Time my land for turn. Canopy Vista. Enters tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands, which I do.
Oh wait, that means Adeline actually did much more because her power is equal to. So you take 2 more. No, you take 3 more.
Does she have trample?
Oh wait, she doesn't have trample. That's right.
Okay.
Never mind.
Just make sure.
Can I see your graveyard? For no reason. I would never do graveyard shenanigans in this black deck. That would be
Never.
ridiculous.
You didn't do that to me last game.
You want to see the shenanigans you can do in my deck? There's a voice of victory in here.
I'm more concerned in the
Cut.
number right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I know.
What's
You
the-
did it to me last game.
Canopy Vista, what you got?
Yes.
Okay.
Not this card.
Something similar.
Okay. I will. Tap a 2.
I figured at least if I swung at you with Adeline and you blocked her, at least I didn't have to worry about you getting her.
Play a symbol
Which would
beam.
later.
Yeah.
That would be a scarier option,
And I'll pass
ultimately.
it.
But I think
Okay.
Mr. Mono Black over here would have had an answer to get rid of her.
Black removal?
Specific hate for black.
Sacrifice this.
Draw a card for turn. On tap.
So it's good when I gain life, and it gives all my creatures reach right now.
Good for the dragons.
Land for turn. Ooh,
This card's definitely.
that is a lot of text.
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words, Jimbo.
Too bad I ain't reading them.
Too bad. That's too bad. No, I don't.
I mean, this just sounds fun.
I want to discard a card just because I don't want it in my hand.
2,
Not because it's bad or anything. It's just
Two.
I'm never gonna get there.
2. Sylvana's Stampede. Sylvala's Stampede. Council's Dilemma. Starting with you, each player votes for wild or free. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card for each wild vote. Put those creature cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest into your library. You may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield for each free vote.
Do we want to gamble on his hand or his... Oh.
I mean,
You should have
they all
more
have,
info than everybody else on that.
Yeah. So, he has his 2 enchantments. He has
Yeah.
1 creature. I know that...
He's gonna probably if we say what is it? If we play the one that lets him put it from his hand, I know he's gonna at least play the Breaching Dragonstorm. We know that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And there's also one that's... I think it's a 3-drop that says when a creature comes in, it gets a +1 counter or something like that.
Well, and the other thing is like he's got the battle driver, so he could also play if he lands on a creature. That creature's getting haste and getting buffed.
Yeah.
And the battle driver also does not have
so,
summoning of sickness anymore.
So just free, because then it's just up to luck based off the red enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But there's a lot of good luck in there. I have not seen a card in this deck that costs less than like 6.
I mean,
So
I'm voting free.
I guess I'll do. It starts with B, so wild.
3.
I'm gonna say born.
To be wild.
Yeah, exactly. Or born free. You know, it's like we haven't gotten there. Okay, I'm gonna say let's go from the top of the deck. So that's
Okay,
Wild.
so it's wild.
2 free, 2 wild.
Free, yeah.
So two of each.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So can I do this in any order, or does it start with the one that I chose?
I think it starts.
It starts with the one you
do.
chose.
Okay.
So technically, you kind of do it as it goes around. So
Okay. So starting with me.
so you
So
chose.
I play a permanent from my hand. So obviously, actually,
Are you doing the Breaching Dragonstorm?
that's probably a good idea. Breaching Dragonstorm.
Mm-hmm. So
So
trigger on the Breaching Dragonstorm.
So top until it's a non-land. It's an instant. Split Flame. Deal 4 damage to target creature whenever a dragon you control enters. You pay 1. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand.
So you're gonna cast it.
Yeah, why not? It's
So I got 3 2/2s. He's got 2 1/1s.
I'll kill one of your 2/2s.
Okay. Okay, and then so wild, right?
Yep.
So top of the deck.
Yep. Until
Permanent. A creature card. Land. Skargan Hellkite. Riot, whatever that is. This creature enters with your choice of a +1/+1 counter haste. It already has haste, so I'll choose to give it a +1/+1 counter.
and then trigger on the battle mat. Trigger on.
Sure,
You have like 6
so-
triggers that go from that.
So, I'll just start with the easy ones first. Draw a card because it's 3 or greater. I have 2 dragons on the field, so I'll kill your other touch.
I've got 1 left.
Okay. Everything has haste. This returns to my hand.
And then trigger on the Battle Master, who gives it +2/+0 in haste until the end of the turn.
Okay, so it's a 6 or 7/4 or 7/5 with haste, flying and haste. and then it would be your
Which was wild, so top of the deck.
land. Dragon Queen. Flying. Whenever another non-token dragon you control enters, create a 5/5 creature token with flying, and you can pay 2 to pump. So that'll be an 8/6 with haste and flying. Elemental Bond, draw a card. Dragon Tempest, I now control 3 dragons, so go ahead and kill that last Death Toucher.
Remember, it's just the soldier. It has Death Touch from the all-out assault.
I can't hit the all-out assault.
That's not my problem.
And then you chose from my hand?
Yes.
Okay.
And here comes the Dragon Storm again.
Correct. Unless, that might be better, Dragonstorm. Actually, it is. Atarka, World Render.
Oh, fuck!
All dragons have double strike.
So we're all dead.
Yeah, I think we just died here.
How much power? Okay, so Atarka gets +2/+0 in haste. Everything has double strike. So can you total up? It's 6, 21, 16. So what? So we're 37. Can you do 43 points of damage between all of it?
So that's 8. That's
I have
16.
2 reachers because of a simple unit.
Hit. That's trample.
Ooh, well, never mind.
Can you do 45 points of damage?
16 from that card. That's 12. No. 8, 16, 16, 32.
And you can also swing the Battle Master too to add to it.
It's 32. That's 5. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. So 32 plus 14, 46.
So you just went.
54.
So,
all right, I think you should.
And that's without the Dragon Tempest triggers.
What is Dragon Tempest? Oh,
To
before it's
damage,
Yeah,
just straight damage.
Oh yeah, because you play Tarkir now, the Dragon Tempest deals damage to someone's face.
Yeah. So it'd be about 59, and I still have mana to play another.
When that enters, you create a 5/5.
Correct.
With haste.
So that's another.
So it's like yeah. Now you've just like burning people from the Dragon Tempest.
Honestly,
triggers.
you can kill him with the token
If you want.
enter.
Yeah.
Sure, burn him out with just with the trigger.
And then like yeah.
And then you just
And
kill
then
somebody else.
flying double
Yeah.
strike in the air.
Hey.
Actually, should I choose the order? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't because all damage in combat happens at the same time, unless
Okay.
you had something with first strike.
Yeah.
That's the only way it would.
Does
Oh wait,
double strike does have first
double
strike.
Yeah, but since they all have double strike,
It
doesn't
kind
matter.
of cancels out.
yeah.
Okay.
So that was in my head.
Yeah, I was gonna Deadly Tempest. Again.
I just barely made it.
Yeah. I mean, like you were. I was close to taking
Yeah.
it too.
I mean,
well, and actually,
I got
will
you
probably
all.
try to kill you with that. Target player draws X cards and loses X life or X is their graveyard.
Ooh, that sounds very familiar to what I did in the last game. So our last game, someone drew their entire deck, and then I had the Hellkite dragon that does the damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to the target player. So he definitely would have won if I had top deck that.
Yeah.
And then I just Deadly Tempest and took his dragons. And
Yeah.
killed
Losing
him.
the Grand Crescendo that early hurts so bad.
Yeah. I'm down to go again if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's
Oh,
pull the thing out
here's-
first. Yeah. Like,
Thank you for the additional stuff. This is my third commander game, so I'm
Yeah.
still figuring it out.
do you want to play against this deck, or do you want me to pull out something evil?
I mean, I'm in a straight precon plus
I mean,
one card
I'm gonna
change.
pull
So
out something goofy I've been working on. I don't think
Okay.
it's very good, but I like playing it.
it's like I don't have anything that's real janky, so I think I was just gonna stick with this
Okay.
because this is like I mean I could play Krenko, I could play Joda, just to see if you guys want to lose to the Lab Maniac combo, but
I'm playing a good old Felix 5 blue.
yes. I actually haven't played Joda since I put the Lab Maniac combo in there.
So I technically died first.
Yeah,
with
you
the trigger.
died first, so then me and him tied for second, then you got first. So you just put first. Yeah. Brian will figure out the points.
okay.
Oh wait, what the?
I have two other decks.
You got the wrong
if
deck?
Y'all want,
They-
one of them's the basic commander dragon precon deck, and the other one is the toughness matters Timur or not Timur Abzan deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
there's-
Belethar?
Yeah.
That deck seems really cool.
I'll play that one. But man, this one's fun. I picked this up yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but this was.
That's unmodified?
Actually,
Huh?
That's unmodified?
I've only changed 2 cards, one for Beast Whisperer and one for Sylvan Library, which I didn't draw.
I changed my mind.
Which I bought today.
I'll play something fun.
I think I should take out the Beast Whisperer. I don't think that does anything in this deck.
I'm gonna just play Cranko. Just to.
So
I could play Joda, but it's like I just want. I save Joda for. I think I must just start. I'm gonna save my Joda deck for when things get. If I'm at a table that's like really high power in this tier.
Who would play Joda anymore when they could play SpongeBob?
Well, no, I'm playing. I mean Archmage Eternal.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see the Archmage Eternal?
No, it's okay.
Okay, you've seen the Archmage Eternal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Here's your treasure.
So. Oh yeah.
This is my spell slinging deck. I'm gonna like sit around and be like, oh no, don't hit me, I'm a wizard. And then like turn 10, I'm gonna cast Fireball on everybody.
I mean, there's also the option just pulling out. Actually, if we're gonna. Yeah. We could still play Zergo, right? We can still play Zergo. Just a different Zergo. This is the Voltron deck.
Voltron. I love that guy. He's like 5 guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Do you mind taking that to Brian?
Oh, sure.
Sometimes he's 4 guys and a gal.
Sometimes they're all inside each other at the same time. Really awkward.
Is there a pen with this?
You don't. Yeah. There.
Give me force this time, please.
Okay, but this time all you're getting is forest.
I'll take it, honestly.
Because the forest lets you get planes. The forest let me get planes. The planes don't let me get shit.
How did you give me 4 planes? That's crazy.
It'd be like that.
It's fine.
You can be good last time.
Another.
I like these sleeves.
Thank you.
What the hell? Just got like 30 minutes.
I don't even know what that means.
That's normally the sound that goes off at the end of the round.
Oh, interesting.
Well, my cards are upside down. It's okay.
This one did used to have the Zergo World Slayer combo in it, but World Slayer's banned now. Well, not banned, but it's not allowed in Tier 3. Because it
What does it do?
It destroys all permanents.
Oh, okay.
So like when he swings and gets combat damage in, it
Resets the board.
It resets the board, except for him because he has indestructible during my turn. So basically,
Yeah,
the way
one-
he takes control of the game is
One big body that.
one big body because he can tap in 3 taps. You're dead because he's a 7/2. So in commander damage, he just taps you 3 times. But so the strategy for him has changed a little bit. I still make him big, and I still have him just hit you in the face. Oh yeah, the old World Slayer strategies aren't so well. I want to put it back in just with the caveat that it's like, we just agree it says non-land permanents on it, but
Yeah, that would make more sense. It's
Land
hate is just so boring. Even in like every.
Land hate is boring until you play against a Maze's End deck and you're just like, well, I wish I could run Blood Moon right now.
I don't mind having 1 or 2 land hate, especially for like non-basic lands like Rogue's Passage. Or
See, that's why my argument is like I think Blood Moon should be allowed because it's specifically like otherwise you don't really have a lot of good ways to deal with Maze's End or something like that, or any sort of like like I think Blood Moon itself should just be a game changer. I think that would be, but that's just me. At this point, they might change their mind on it. I think like because you can deal with Blood Moon if someone has the answer. I can keep this.
I don't think I should keep that, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I'm keeping as well.
Got removal and lands.
5. It's like
2 more than last time.
Yeah.
7. That's 2 more than last time.
The number of miracle.
9. That's 2 more than last time. I was like, come on, roll 11. Roll 11.
9.
Oh, roll off.
Okay, roll off. Now roll 11.
6.
Come on, go first again, so I can go second.
10.
All right.
So I go last. I'll keep it.
Were these yours?
Yes. It's all good. Ready when you guys are.
I am down to clown. Oh no!
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that there's the Dragon Storm thing. Just forget about it.
Yeah. No thanks. Your deck would have done so much better with the Dragonstorm stuff anyway.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'll keep
Oh, here you can take mine for sucking last time so badly.
Thank you. Alright,
Draw.
I'll play Canopy Vista. Pass.
Not the Canopy Vistas.
Canopy of the Vista.
Canopy of the Vistas.
Da.
In Soviet Russia, Canopy Vistas you. You'd be like, how does that even work? It's like,
I'm
shut
going
up.
to Deceptive Landscape and pass, and I'm just going to crack it while you're taking your turn.
That's a very deceptive landscape.
It's a double wraps.
Yeah, it
I'm
lets
gonna
you.
play a mountain, but it's an infinity mountain.
Yo! That's a $5 mountain.
Hell yeah.
Forest.
Well, you know what? You're not the only one who can play tap land on turn 1. Know why?
Yes, I am.
No! Smoldering Marsh.
Well, I can see.
We did.
All right. So you get one of those for the win, and since mathematically there's no way for anybody else to be the overall winner, you get all those too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. I'll tap 2 for a Twitching Doll. Artifact creature, tap it for mana, put a nest counter on it, and sack it to create 2/2s equal to the number of nest counters, and I'll pass.
Oh, sorry. Still
No, you're
shuffling
good.
from last time. Keep.
You're good.
Thank you. Oh
no.
These aren't double wrapped.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need more sleeves because I was making decks and just didn't have sleeves for them, or like I didn't have them for journals or anything.
Forced
And I was like, man, we're gonna find some just like good bulk sleeves.
I see why you made your sleeves on this one like a magic circle, because it's like you says you're spell slinger, so it's like you may as well.
Yeah. I've got another deck that's cowboy themed and it's got cowboys on the sleeves. It's great. I draw my card.
Ooh, he says.
Ooh.
Mika.
Is it Signet and Pass?
Oh, damn, that's it. Is it a signet though?
It is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
It's our dragon.
Let's do. Okay, so I do have to actually get some stuff out of hand before I do that. So land for turn, tap 2. We'll play a Prowler's Home. And pass.
For uninitiated.
It's an equipment. Equipped creature can't be blocked except by walls.
Okay.
Do you know how equipment works?
You pay to equip it to a target.
It's a triggered ability.
It's an instant?
No, it's sorcery.
Okay.
You can only equip as a sorcery unless something says you can equip at instant speed.
Okay.
I will go and
But
pay
baseline, it's always sorcery.
to bestow my Spring Partner Tuku onto my Twitching Doll.
Doing what?
Nothing.
You did what, Nick?
He bestowed.
Sliding.
I bestowed, and it is now.
Is that a cat?
Yes. Made of spiders. If that
No,
makes
it's a
it
cat
better.
full of spiders.
Okay.
So it's like when it dies, it bursts open with spiders.
Yes.
Yummy.
So I will then
Arachnophobia, no
pass.
thank you.
So basically it's a 3/3 and landfall. When I land ETBs, I can either pay 1 in a green to create a ticket that's a copy of it, or if I didn't, I just create a 1.
So I got a question. If you were going to bestow on it, why didn't you just tap it to bestow onto yourself?
Because I wanted to keep it up in the blocker.
But you don't need the block. There's nothing on the field to make an attack. You could have attacked with it.
Haste. You know?
I am playing red. I am playing red.
I'm playing a Voltron deck.
I'm scared because of last game, alright? I got smacked out of nowhere.
I mean, that's your fault for not getting green.
That is my fault, that's true. I should have believed in the heart and the cards.
There is one card in this deck that gives me haste goblins.
Haste Goblins! Is it? It's not Empty the Warrens, is it?
It's that one Phyrexian is it card.
No, I was trying to think like. But yeah, Empty the Warrens doesn't give is a storm one, so
2.
it gives you a lot of goblins if you storm. I
4,
used to run a Krenko.
Enchantment, Jaws of Defeat. Whenever a creature you control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's
Yep.
power and its toughness.
I hate that enchantment. That's stupid. That's a powerful enchantment.
Pass.
Ouch.
Well, I mean, the fun thing about that enchantment, though, is it works both ways, because it's the difference between your power and your toughness.
Mhm.
So if you have greater power and low toughness, i.e. like he does, you still take 5.
I'm gonna play mountain.
It's the difference
It's-
between power and toughness.
Yeah.
Your commander also does 5, but it's because it's a 0/5.
Sure. Yeah.
Unless like it matters that it's the difference between the power. Like, does it say toughness and power or power and toughness?
Let's see. Creature you control enters.
Pass.
Target
It's gotta
opponent
be.
loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and its toughness.
Yeah. So, let's see. So we
So
will.
difference would be
Just the numbers in between.
Yeah.
So
Powers.
biggest minus smallest
yeah. So
equals amount.
6/4 would be a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tap 2. We're gonna play a Nim Death Mantle. Another equipment.
Hey.
And then we'll play a Rakdos Carnarium and return this mountain to my hand.
Not the tap land?
Huh?
Not the tap land?
It is the tap land.
They were both tapped.
No, I'm saying you don't return them tap land.
No, I don't need to. It already came into play tapped once, you know, and I don't want it to be shy coming into play untapped, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want to embarrass it like that.
You're out here like, got some good things on sale.
Honestly, if this was like a cat, I could just be like pretending to be fuck it, whatever.
I'll tap it on your
You
instep.
should need some living equipment and just put it all on the living equipment.
Oh, I have some in here.
That pass?
Equip the
Yeah,
equipment.
pass. I've got a Cauldron Complete in here.
That'll do.
And some backup win con, you know. Gotta have some backups. And some backups for your backups. And some win cons for your backups.
I will spend 3 mana.
Will you?
Well, now I don't know. Yes. Spend 3 mana on a Mimic Vat. and
Let's go, we tap the creature!
I will get another counter on it. And I'll pass.
Yeah, one of the things that actually won me a game once was the
Draw a creature.
not Batter Skull, but there's one of the ones with the living weapon in here,
Mm-hmm.
and it came out, and I was able to move that equipment.
Scytheball?
No, I forget which one it is. You'll see it if it comes out. If not, I'll find it after game.
4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, it's 3. And a colorless to play my commander. So that's 5 damage for coming into play. Do we have
To anything? Or a player?
It has to be to target player loses life equal to the difference. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So,
Boo.
I hope you know, this means war.
I hope you know I have 0 healing in a stick.
I hope you know, if I was playing Chandra, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I just drop all that in. One of the things I love in being a red player, and being like red being my favorite color, is that there's so much life gain hate, and I fucking hate life gain strategies. Because I love burn. I love burn.
I play a majoring network.
everybody's got their preferred playstyle.
Yep.
I still haven't made a Spellslinger burn deck for Commander. I probably should at some point. But
I built so many of them up too. I really wanted to build Terral. He seems so fun.
my next deck is actually America Group Hug
And
deck.
I will pass.
That's gonna be
Oh,
like
no, the
Team
blue-
America World Police deck.
huh?
Team America World Police deck.
No, the commander's name is America.
Okay, America, not
so-
America.
Yeah. Land for turn. We'll tap 3. We'll go ahead and play a Mardu Banner. And then we'll tap the Mardu Banner and the Mountain to play a Boros Signet. We're ramping in a weird way. I will pass after that. How's that for some ramp?
Yeah, you went from 2 mana to 5.
I went for, it's like, no, that was already a 2. So it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually it's more like that.
Yeah.
Or actually probably more like that. So it's more like 6, but
I will
I've got
just
enough.
Tap 2
Oh boy.
for an intangible virtue. Creature
None.
tokens I control get +1/+1 and have vigilance.
Not the vigilance.
I will just pass.
Alright, on tap.
But the whole way that deck is planned to work is to make sure everybody can, like, the whole theme of the deck is called Fuck It, We Ball. Where it's like, a lot of the effects are beneficial to my deck, but are also beneficial to everyone else. So it's like, it's one of those, the deck is designed to, like, it could come back and bite me type of deal. But it's also one of those, like, just fucking go. It's like, because when playing Chandra so much, I do a lot of effects that are like, you live by it and you die by it, like playing things like Furnace of Wrath or a Tybalt's Trickery or Chaos Warp. You know, where it's like, sometimes, you know, you get you warp away something very threatening, and all they get for it is a land. And
Yeah.
sometimes you warp away something scary to get something worse. But it's a chaotic one, and it wins in a very one of the win cons in it is a 2 enchantment combo for some stupid
Protector
shit.
of the Wastes. When this creature enters or becomes monstrous, exile up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments controlled by different players.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, anyway,
So what do you
I
have?
just got ramp.
You have many artifacts.
well, these are 2 equipments. This one gives unblockable. This one is intimidate and is a zombie.
I mean, unblockable sounds pretty good.
They're both actually make them unblockable. So
Yeah.
So
this one is actually the one that's probably least threatening because I've seen that deck and it does make walls.
Yes.
So this one just gives him intimidate, which means he can't be blocked except by black or by black creatures or in artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's like.
But I have to choose 2 different. It has to be from separate players.
Yeah,
I just got ramp.
So
I will say I have removal for something, so or anything on your board.
I do have
I will
also
retaliate.
all of my mana up, by the way. You just want to throw that one out there.
Also, trigger. Well, first off, trigger on the.
it's a
5/5.
5/5, so it does nothing.
I'm just saying it does it. I'm just saying trigger.
Okay.
But
0 to you.
Jaws of Defeat does 0 to my face.
because you can't choose yourself.
And I guess I get rid of one of your.
You're gonna get rid of one of my ramps.
I don't. I have to choose 2 players.
You can blow up this equipment.
I have to do 2 different players.
Well, you can blow up. Okay. Well,
Which one of my equipments
surely
are you
that's
blowing
better.
up?
Well, I threatened with removal.
I also have threats. I also have removal.
I do not threaten
No,
with
he's
removal.
bluffing. I'm not bluffing.
I have no choice, so
I
I'm
have
going
all
to
of my
choose-
mana up.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So for the first one.
6. So yeah.
So
Don't,
Alright.
don't. It's the Chaos Gods. So
it's
Can
an
I-
artifact.
can I-
or
what
can I
artifact?
at least pick? Well, this I'm just trying to create tokens.
Well, I'm saying that's the only artifact you have.
That's, no.
Is it artifact or enchantment?
Artifact, enchantment.
Okay, I thought it was
And
just.
you can
straight up.
destroy anything on the board, really.
well, if I
Except
get
for
rid
the
of your creature, it's an artifact creature.
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
artifact.
And they'll get rid of the enchantment too. It's like a twofer.
So
The
yeah,
artifact creature gets rid of ramp.
I'll get rid of the artifact creature.
In response, I'm gonna sack it and create 2
Spiders.
2/2s. So I'll
Spider
have
creature tokens.
Whoops.
And all right, it has to be. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because it has to be a different player.
Yeah.
4.
So
The signet.
what? No, pick an equipment.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You could blow up the ramp.
How much mana do you
1,
have?
2, 3, 4.
5.
With that, he'll be able to get his commander on next.
I could get him out without it.
No.
Yes, this is 2.
Oh, whoops. No,
This
that's-
gives me 2. I
no,
have
that's
enough to
fake.
get him.
That's fake. That's
No, that's an old ass land.
no.
How many do you have?
That's not real.
I have 7 mana available.
Not your mana. How many artifacts do you have?
4. Roll the
1,
D4.
2, 3, 4, and then
Just
I'll
roll-
reroll if it's.
No, roll the D4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a 2. So the horn.
Goodbye. No more horny.
That's fine.
Don't
The
ever
in-bed
say that
panel is
again.
kind of whiffy anyway.
Alright, are you done?
Yes.
Alright. On your end step, I'm gonna pay 5. For Thrix, the sudden storm! So sudden!
What does he do?
He makes spells that cost 5 or more, 1 less.
Cool.
And can't be countered.
Yours or in general?
Mine.
Okay.
The spells can't be countered. He can't be countered.
The spells.
Okay. I don't have counter anyway, so.
Untap, upkeep, drawer.
So anyway, Red Mana Blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna exile.
I don't need to counter him.
It's
I'll
a
just
non-token.
destroy target blue permanent.
Sorry, what?
So Mimic Vet has imprint. Whenever a non-token creature dies, I may exile that card. If I do, I return each other card exiled within it. So basically, it just out with the end.
Does that work if it's exiled though?
Well, it's exiled under this, and
But
then
the original one was in exile.
it was an exile.
Yeah, it's an exile effect.
Oh, I thought it died. Whoops.
Yeah, it's not destroyed. It's exiled.
I play Morongo Raceway. I start my engines. If I have max speed, it taps for 2 minutes instead of 1.
Wait, so
does this become a creature once it falls off and dies?
no, bestow is still an enchantment. You still bestow is an enchantment. You might want to double check that.
I'm sure.
It's been a long time since I've seen something with bestow.
I don't even know what that means.
Bestow is an ability a creature has to basically you put it on like an aura.
Okay, so it's like
It's an
equipment that.
No, it's an enchantment.
Enchantment. Okay.
Yeah.
Changes targets or changes
No,
to.
it's like it becomes
like a
an
spell on a
enchantment.
stack.
No, it becomes an enchantment that you attach to a creature. So that's an aura.
Okay.
So.
What is the rule text on Bestow? That's what you want to find. Let's scroll it.
Here, I'm looking for
Every
whenever
single
it
game I
falls
learned
off.
5 new keywords.
I'm gonna play. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna pay 6 because it costs 1 less for the Fractured Realm, covering up the other side.
So what does it do?
It's like an enchantment, but you can pay for either side or both. But if a triggered ability of a permanent would you control triggers, that ability triggers
so
an additional time.
It remains on the battlefield. It reads, unlike other auras, an aura with Bestow isn't put into its owner's graveyard if it becomes unattached. Rather, the effect making it an aura ends. It loses enchant creature, and it remains on the battlefield as an enchantment creature.
Okay.
It can attack and do everything else.
Interesting.
Cool.
So it's all 1/1.
Yeah, it's just a 1/1 with landfall trigger.
Okay.
I played the Fractured Realm.
Yeah.
Is that a triggered ability? I don't think so. I think it's just like an ability.
What?
Spells you.
That is a static ability.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
just
static.
checking. Just checking. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, that's good to know. Land for turn.
Oh, fudge. I meant swing. Oh well. Beans.
Does he have haste?
Well, I paid him on his end step.
Oh. 3. Let's see. I should do it this way.
Wait, is it flying?
Yeah.
Why would you attack me? I have a 5/5.
I'm not attacking you. I just need to attack.
Sorry, I thought you said you were attacking me.
No, I just need to hit somebody 3 times to get my extra mana return.
So
he has a
attack speed. Speed.
I'm gonna play Zergo Helm Smasher. We're gonna tap 2. We're gonna put the Prowess Helm onto Zergo. Can't be blocked except by walls.
Well,
coming at you for 7, Commander.
Okay.
Because you destroyed one of my equipments. By the way, tap the square, and then you're gonna tap my color, which is the mango.
X.
Yeah. Okay. You can just tap the screen again. So.
Huge.
Okay. I will pass turn. Zergo has to. I have to attack with Zergo every turn. It's part of his rules text.
Okay. I'm not taking it personally.
Yeah. It's just like I have to attack, and like the rule for playing the Voltron deck is you pick somebody and you just start fucking going. So.
Holy moly.
Cool. Indestructible on your turn only.
It feels like I'm playing mono white again.
Did you holy block? Did you holy block the mole? Because you don't have enough to play your commander again.
I don't have anything enough to play anything.
So hold on. So
this costs 3.
No, was it like so? This died.
It's exiled on this.
Okay.
No. That's an exile, but this is still in the battlefield.
Okay. Well, that certainly sucks.
So
but your tokens are 3 threes.
Pretty much.
So you may as well 3/3 it up.
It's kind of like outside the game, but not
Alright,
really.
well, since you brought it up.
I mean, you know what? You can do
6.
something. Okay.
I will get a
kill each other.
second main base.
Good. Fight amongst yourselves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I will.
You are
dying horrendously. Pass? Okay.
Yes.
On tap. Draw for turn. Oh, cool. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pay 1. I'm taking these weird double lands for tap. Create 2 lands, cards out of this deck just because I don't like following them.
But the ones that the bounce lands?
No, they're like pay 1, tap, create 2 of two colors.
That's really good.
I mean, they're not bad. I hate doing the math.
You have to just you want to know an easy way to do it? You put here's what you do.
I just treat
you
it
take
like it's-
you take a land, you put the rock on top of the land.
Treat it as 2.
Treat it as 2.
Okay.
Treat it as what it produces.
I play a Rampart Architect. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, it creates a 1/3 white wall creature with defender. So it entered, so I'll create a 1/3.
Hello. Welcome.
This is the second game or
Is
the
there a good
first
way to
game?
create one of these weird walls?
No, I've just got goblins,
A
treasures.
1/3 wall.
Who won the last game?
There you go.
I did.
Was the commander?
Correct.
No, he got a lot of dragons out and whooped our ass.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did a lot of the legwork to get us
You did
there.
most of the damage to the table.
I did most of the damage all game because I was playing the Zergo precon, and it's just like I got everybody low, but then like I ran out of gas. They took my board out and I ran out of. I just couldn't do anything more.
I played Dragons or Dragon. I kind of felt bad. So I got the kite that brings commanders in the command zone, and like turned like 4. I'm like, hey.
I got like 5 plays of the enchantment that you flip until you get a permanent, and then you put it on the field if it costs 8 or less, and then triggers every time you play a dragon. It just keeps going off.
Yeah, I had people take my board out because I Dragon and then Terror peaked Dragon out.
Terror. So I don't have that card in that deck, unfortunately.
Hey, you guys already.
Rampart, trigger on the Jaws of Defeat. It's 1 damage to who has the most. 1 damage to you. The wall's got 2 damage. You're still at max, so 2 more damage to you. All right, and then whenever a creature, second text on the architect. So whenever a creature you control with defender dies, you may search your land for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Crazy.
Wild.
I'll tap 1
Bad thing.
for Walking Bulwark. Looks familiar.
Steve from accounting.
So 3. So
So it's like 15 commander damage in turn 4 last game.
I feel bad hitting you over and over again. So just
Don't.
do 3.
Hey, never feel bad. Just do
Actually,
what
you're right. 3 just make it even.
Never feel bad about it. Like what you need to start feeling bad about is when people at the table aren't having a good time.
Okay, that's true.
Like
Like
if
when
what
you're not drawing lands.
Yeah.
but you can't help that. You can't help that.
You have a flyer, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can't
Hey, I have no blockers.
What is it? A 4/5?
Yeah.
You have any mana open?
Yeah, I got 1 blue mana.
That's
He can.
that could
the
be
spell.
anything with blue.
Yeah.
That 5-drop looking real cheap right now.
Yeah.
For that 1 blue mana. It's
I'll-
not just instants or sorceries. It's any spell, right?
I'll swing at you with
Yeah, any spell. Any old spell.
5 in the air. And I'll pass.
I deserve that.
Untap.
I'm gonna really deserve it this next turn.
Upkeep.
That doesn't
Draw.
sound good.
Wait, no, it didn't get exiled because I sacrificed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will play.
Yeah. So it is under.
A scavenger
So, do you ever let
grounds.
you make a copy of it?
We don't have graveyard
So it's exiled under this, and I can pay 3
What's-
to create
what's
a
graveyard
copy
shenanigans?
of it, but it's
This
exiled
just
at this.
exiles all
But I mean, it
graveyards
gives you
ever.
back the rock.
Oh,
But you use it as a
tap
rock
to
in
do
that
that.
situation.
Well,
It's
I
like a
paid
better
3
Majigabug.
to
Yeah,
tap
it's
from 1, so it doesn't
different
really do
Majigabug.
anything.
Yeah.
4.
I need to buy a Jupiter.
I mean, you could always like do it mid combat too.
Yeah.
I'll
And
play
just
my,
make a blocker.
What
Just have
you
a
do?
blocker.
I'll play my
I
commander.
have a feeling I'm not going to get a lane for the next game.
Is she
many lands are in that
it's a
deck?
spell slinger
There's like
commander, right?
33
Yeah.
or 34.
Depending on how
That's
expensive
what
my
I know.
cards are, they
That's
do some
rough.
various things.
And like,
And you've got searchers,
Like
right?
summoning
Like
elementals
your land
would be 10
finders.
damage
and
to your
everything?
face.
So
Like,
you just have it draw.
Oh, I don't like that second
it's
one.
a green
Pushes
deck.
But it's
first
only
one.
I have
Yeah,
to,
you
I have to
shouldn't be,
pay
like,
10 mana
suffering.
to cast
Yeah.
it.
And every
So if I
single one
draw
of these
play
are
a 10
white
mana spell,
ones,
then I
so-
deal 10 damage to your face. But only in that situation.
Only in the situation of this kind can
Only
I
once
say-
I have 10 mana do I become a threat.
I don't like that either.
I'm going to play the Erratic Cyclops, a 0/8 trample. Magecraft, he gets +X+O equal to the mana value of spells I cast. And then this one, my commander, if I cast an instant or sorcery, I scry. If it's 5 or greater, then I make an elemental as well. And if it's 10 or greater, I deal 10 damage at random to someone's face.
Nice.
How big's the elemental? 4/4.
Yeah, 4/4. It'll be a 4/4 when it comes in.
Okay, just curious.
But yeah. And and then I will pass.
Okay, so. Ooh, interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, so we're gonna do this first. We're gonna tap 3. We're gonna play Sword of Hearth and Home. That will give Zergo protect. I will pay 2 with the Carnarium.
Protection from what?
From green and white.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And he also has +2/+2. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile 1 target creature you own. Then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards on the battlefield under your control, then shuffle. I will tap 2 to play the Blade of Pinions, because I don't really need them, but always good to have it in case something gets removed. Zergo's coming your way for 9.
So it can't attack through Defender? What was that text?
Can't be blocked by walls.
Can't be blocked by walls, but he has protection from green and white, so green and white permanents cannot block him.
Or it
Can't
be
block
blocked,
him, but they
Can't be
bounce.
blocked except by walls.
No, he has protection now. From
Okay,
green
so
and
that
white.
means I can't block at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can't target
You
him
can block
with
with the colorless guy.
except the colorless guy's not a wall.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well,
So he has. So the only thing that could block him is the white token wall he made.
But it's white.
But it's white. So that's going to be 9. I'm going to choose 0 creatures to blink. So you're going to take the 9.
Okay.
Commander, and then it's commander. And then I'm going to go get a land.
Ouchies.
Does it say put in the battle onto the battlefield? Put a basic land. Put it on the battlefield. So it does not say tapped. Yeah, it's a weird combination to make sure that Zergo not only can't be blocked by your general stuff, but now I can also make it so you can't stop him at all.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and that's just how the Voltron deck rolls. But I mean, the swing back is gonna hurt like hell, I'm sure.
Yeah, 1 creature removal later.
Well, now it's
Well, there are more
the main So the main reason this sword is in here is because of Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah.
It's it protects him from the general removal, but he doesn't. I don't have anything to give him protection from red. I do have something to give him permanent indestructible, but I haven't drawn it. So that will be my turn though. And also the choices between whether I play this or I play something else that would have made him do a ton of damage. Doing that was the better option of the 2. Because now I can just finish someone off.
Go to combat, swing 3 at you, or 6
at me.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're next.
I've accepted it. I have 3 mana right now.
I have 3 mana. I will die.
I'll go ahead and go to discard. No pass.
Oh damn.
Okay. Your next tap.
Absolutely insane.
Oh,
Draw
God.
for turn.
That sounds awful.
Give me a couple. You got a second.
Yeah, it's great for you.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. Let's do white. This will be a white and a black. White.
I am
Colorless.
so tempted to do this play
2.
just to see how bad your mana is fucking you up.
Balden Century Herdmaster 07. It's a secondary effect to my commander where I assign damage equal to my toughness, not my power.
That would be very good. I think it might kill me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, just for the shenanigans, I'll do it next time.
Jaws of Defeat trigger 7 to you.
Is it to any? Oh yeah.
Yeah, any player.
Well, no, he's dying to commander damage.
Let's see.
Yeah. If he can't kill me, if he can't do 16 damage to me this turn. But I think he's actually got 16 on board.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Damn.
Even with the 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I can still have the wall up.
Yeah. So you got me.
Yep. That's going to be 17.
Yep.
There you go.
So I just want to point out, here was the choice between last turn. It was either do the sword or play Gisela.
I don't know. What does he do?
If a source would deal damage to if a source would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, that source deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead.
So you would have just killed him.
Well, if he didn't block with the I
I
would have had the pro white.
I see.
But if a source would deal damage to you or a
Still
permanent you
going,
control, prevent half the
That's the
damage.
second game.
Yeah.
Prevent half that damage rounded up.
Okay.
So And then I also just drew Trepanation Blade, and I was just telling him that like it would have been hilarious to like put Trepanation Blade on Zergo, forget you, and just swing at him to see how far down his next land drop is.
I really.
Are you done?
Yeah,
but I'm done.
My other option there was to make him monstrous and get rid of the blade, so I could block him again.
Well, I mean, I would just put the Blade Opinions on him.
That's what I figured.
Because it gets him flying. And first strike. And he gets stronger when something blocks him, but...
My only option really was player removal.
Yeah.
Or...
I mean, your best option was player removal.
But, I mean, I think your best option is always player removal in any situation.
Like, it does, isn't it? Like, if the player's gone...
Huh?
If the player's dead, you know, there's nothing to worry about.
That's crazy, though. So he's always indestructible during your turn.
Mm-hmm. That's why something like World Slayer on him is really good, because he stays indestructible.
He is part red, right? Yeah, red color. So you could put like Ember Blade or something on him.
To.
Where'd you get the poop color sleeves?
Here.
Huh?
Here.
Huh? What do they call it, poop or brown?
Brown.
Oh.
One of the brown colors. You got such a potty mouth talking about poop like that.
It was either poop or root beer.
I forget which ones specifically they were, but...
I'm going to cast Muse Vortex, X equals 7. Exile the top 7 cards of my library. You may cast instant and sorceries with mana value 7 or less from among them, without paying their mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom. 1. Ooh. 2.
Oh, God.
3. Wow. 4. Oh, my God. 5. 6. 7. 1 and its X cost. Wow.
Still good.
Draw 0 cards.
Oh, never mind.
Wow.
I thought it was 7.
What a whiff.
Don't you get?
What a whiff.
Still get cast triggers.
I do get cast triggers for both. So this was 9. So I get an elemental, and I can scribe, but I'm not going to just because I did that already.
Twice. So it
oh, it does twice. Make another elemental. He gets stuff. He becomes a 18/18 trample. Or 18/8 trample, I should say. Then I'll go ahead and cast this one too. It'll just be 4. Well, actually,
it'll be 3.
Hang on.
Or
Can't I have X equal 1 because of bricks?
Yes.
Okay. So
because he does lower the cost of it.
Draw 1 card.
Wait, actually, no, because it's base mana cost. Its base CMC is 3.
What do you mean?
What is it without? If X is 0, what's its CMC?
4.
And then he.
The hat is on, so that means
Brian,
that the raffle is starting.
Hey, quick question.
Also, the store is closed, so.
Quick question on this interaction.
So you're done with any games.
Yeah.
But what's up?
The games are never over.
Let X equal 1, that ability.
Good games, y'all. That was fun.
If
My
I cast it
next one was a
0.
land. And then.
Like I'm casting it without paying mana cost. For
No, X
whatever.
equals 0. Oh, with bricks out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, X equals 1 there.
Huge. I draw a card.
Okay.
Well, yippee.
Interesting interaction.
It's a land.
Alright, we're about to kick that raffle.
Alright.
Why would you want to kick the raffle though? You did nothing.
What did raffle do to you?
What did
It made me re-roll a dozen times.
What did Raphael ever do to you?
He went off on his own like a loose cannon and got Master Splinter captured. That's what Raphael did to me.
Thanks for the token.
Yeah. Just a random card. It was a plains.
Yippee.
So here I am supplying you tokens, and what do? You just go and kill me. Yippee-ki-yay.
I feel a little bad.
No, feel worse.
No, I feel good. I played against a player that was much better than me. I managed to pull out a win somehow.
Okay, you pulled out. You basically you had win on the board again. So, like in that situation, there wasn't much I think these two could have done because he whiffed so hard on that spell.
I know.
It's like
There's so many good instants and sorceries in here.
So X
You
equals
had
0
to-
when it comes into play, when it's cheated into play?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Thwix cheated it out of getting cheated.
Cheating squared.
Yeah, and it made it 5 cost, so I would have made 2 more elementals.
Cool. Thanks for the games, y'all.
Yeah.